mean, hey, look on the bright side. I have now found a lot more shark people.
Pretty woman.
Oh, I found Mortimer's ref again.
Oh my god. Shark weeaboo.
Ella, can you check out the thing I sent in our pics chat real fast? My bad.
Sally, look
My
at this
bad.
fucking fish weeaboo. I should probably pull up your stream so that I could watch it and give you more views. There we go. I'm going to set you to 1% so that I still count as a view. I am so smart.
My god. View all games. Where the fuck is it? What would that be, Mela?
That would be smart.
Could do.
Remind yourself.
Hi, Amanda. Thank you for the lurk, Red. A reminder that most of the music that we use in stream, unless said otherwise, is made by the amazing Andrew Von Ziegler on YouTube. Please go support them. Go get them follows. And thank you, Scarlett, for telling me I was muted. Cookie! Ah! I'll do a proper welcome in a bit.
While you do that, is it okay if I go piss?
Absolutely. Go get waters. Go do things.
I already ate, but I have a big old cup of water right
While
here, baby.
I'm seeing that while I was away, I had like 3 followers.
Good.
So to them, that Hoy Colin, thank you for the follow. Miss Elephine, thank you for the follow. And the Elephants, thank you for the follow. I have a feeling those are connected to each other, but you know, as is. As one
is.
does.
As one could.
As one could and does.
As one should, really. I think it's prerogative. Ooh, I should get cookies.
I found a new song to be obsessed with. Scarlett, you need to look it up. It is another K-pop song. It's by a lady named BB, and it's called Vengeance.
Nice.
I
have cookies! I'm getting into twink mode, boys, girls.
Look up the song Vengeance by BB, Star.
I need to act like I'm an excitable twink for the next 4 hours.
You're not more twink than Jolly's character is.
Yeah, but dude. Cookie.
For some
I have shop.
reason.
I dropped my top thing. It's really good water. I like water.
I was wondering why this thing wasn't working on my phone. Vengeance by BB. And I realized it's because I had something checked off that was making it relate to another image, and I was like, oh.
I see.
Oh dear, her head. Okay. That was an art picture that was existed. I'm actually going to turn off the live overlay. Or does that turn everything? Okay, that turns off every bit of the live overlay. That's not what I want to do. What am I currently carrying? Open the live overlay folder. Honestly, for D&D, it might be best if I just didn't have anything up, because I don't want anything to distract from the game itself. You can't find the song, what? No. Hi, thanks for the not actually birthday wishes, you goober.
But hear me out though. It would be funny if it was.
Okay, good. My phone isn't turned up, so y'all can't hear the song playing. Grabbing it for you. Actually, it was a Domino's ad, but you know what? Same difference.
You know what though?
You're welcome.
I didn't really have a point for this, so instead I'm going to say hello everyone.
I have made this boss. I had Jolly help with it just in case, so that it wouldn't be too overly powered, because he's powerful. He is a class that y'all are gonna have trouble with, but that's intentional.
Yes.
I did just turn up my desktop audio, so I am going to turn Swelly down a bit. But I need to know if anyone's too loud now. Isabel has not spoken this far, though.
Very much true.
Isa? Hi!
Well, there she is.
Hello.
Alright, now that we have that, is everyone, like, at a comfortable level, or do I need to turn people down?
I think you're good. At least on my end.
And then we have to wait for Jolly, because Jolly's pretty loud. So before we start, how is everyone in the chat and in the game? How are y'all? Oh, I do really quickly want to go say hi to someone who's live and just tell them to have a good stream.
I'm good. I had a really weird start to my day. I forgot to set my alarm, and I woke up at 10 o'clock, which isn't good. But you know, we'll make up for that.
I am back.
The rest of the day went pretty well. I lifted a lot of things today.
Holy shit, we got a happy birthday Mela in the chat.
Let's go.
Mela, you there?
She is probably she said that she was going to go into someone's stream and say hi, so she might not be paying super.
I see.
Okay, I went and streamed at them to have a good stream.
Hello.
Hi. Alright, is Jolly good, or is he... Because I just turned up the...
I am good. What type of Mario Bros. Star Power Up bullshit?
Oh, dear heavens! I don't have the noise thing off! That's a problem.
Mel, happy
Dorado.
birthday. Somebody said in the chat.
Yes, it is. Oh. I ran to people. I ran to people's streams to tell them to have a really great stream, right? And then I left. I was gone. And now I'm getting followed by people. What's going on?
Good.
I'm now getting followed by people that were in the stream. I'm a hot mess.
Holy shit. I just
That was
died.
free. So, Dorado, thank you for the follow. Fred, thank you for the follow. And the Cozy Canadian. I like your name. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We are just about to start game. I need to actually turn Spelly back up because now it's a little quiet for me. But that also may in part be the song. This will also be our battle music because it's got that right amount of, like, stress.
It's very nice.
It is very nice. I mean, it's made by the person that I've been using for this whole time. And I'm sorry, his music is just...
That's cool.
Welcome back to Planar Whisperers, where ADHD has D&D. I mean, what? I'm going to use that from now on. I hope y'all don't mind.
It very much summarizes our little community now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. On our last session, we finally got into the battling from the fight arena. And we got through with some tricky, interesting situations, such as the one time someone in the party went down was thanks to a veteran Warforged. I couldn't think of the name of the race. Who, after he took down our beloved Joy Jun, proceeded to turn back to the barbarian behind him and salute.
Sarmenti.
Was it Sarmenti? No, or did Joy Jun go down?
Joy
No,
Jun.
Joy Jun went down
Joy Jun.
first. I went down after that because of wild magic.
No. She got knocked down the first match. Then we cleaned the rest of them, and then the last one you got knocked down.
Okay, I thought it was the other way around, but my bad.
Nope.
Dropped down Sarmenti, who then turned to the barbarian and saluted him. Until he was knocked. I mean, he didn't really power save mode reality.
It's a vibe.
At the end, instead of celebrating with a good beer and some food at the bar, they were instead attacked by what looked like at the time a dwarven individual, but much bigger than most dwarves. Some cryptic messages were left for the party, and for everyone else, as after he left he released a spell that started causing the entire arena to shatter, taking a handful of lives and injuring many others. If not for the bravery of the 3 party members, more would have died along with them. We catch up with our party members on the run down the path at a safe distance. Out of breath, in a deep panic. But you are safe.
And as the music ended, that was clean.
Come on.
Totally an in-character sentence anyways. So, pretty much everybody got out, well, not everybody. As many as they could get out, everybody who could potentially be gotten out is now out, right?
Yeah.
Alright. After a bit, since Sylvester got plummeted on the wings and back by rocks trying to save people, he's just gonna kind of collapse on his knees a bit. Not, like, dramatically or anything, just kind of, like, catching his breath since his legs probably got very wobbly from trying to hold himself up during all of it. And he's just gonna try and catch his breath while assessing the damage and looking around. And that is my quirky little way of rolling perception to see if we can get more detail out of what fuckery just occurred. Any specific spots aimed for? Anybody saying anything specific? I want to milk the information out, and that 9 will not do it.
The individuals are running past you. There's very little that you're able to pick up from them because of the sheer screams of mothers who have now lost their children, the panic of children who have lost their parents, kind of just so on and so forth continues to go down. And that's about all you can really make out. It's just the heartache that so many befall now, and screams that you have heard before in your village many years ago when anyone ever fell ill without a way of being saved out of it. Like I said,
In that case, Sylvester is probably just experiencing mental recoils, hearing the petrified screams of the mothers, fathers, and sons who are mourning their losses, and is just kind of trying to calm himself at this point. This is the chance for anybody else to take the reign. He's just kind of going through mental stabilization while doing physical stabilization.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable.
Simon T. Georgian.
So Minnie is just kind of like looking at all of the sorrow and the downtroddenness occurring around him. It's, as always, impossible to discern the expression that is being worn on his face, but from the mere bearing that he carries, it's clear that it is disturbing him greatly.
Mm-hmm.
If the mask could be made to frown and even weep more than what the drops falling down its side it likely would be, and just sheer empathy as well as sympathy being felt for all of these parents and children who are now experiencing this loss for the first time. I mean, his mask already has tears on it, so he doesn't really need to add that.
I just imagine he takes the mask off, has the illusion mask on, gets out like a paintbrush and starts doodling it, and then puts it back on.
He could.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
He could do that. Or you could just minor illusion, make it look like the face is changing. Anyway, the point is, he just kind of looks around. He's unsure of what he can even do at this point. And just turns to Sylvester, who he's like still kind of trying to physically stabilize himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like on his knees, like slowly being able to get back up, probably using Parrot as support. I'm just gonna move Parrot here if you don't mind.
Sarmeni's just
y'all actually probably should move down off the trail or down on the trail more for like, I'm not putting them because I don't want to lag out the stream. But like there are waves of people coming in and out through there.
Yeah. Sarmeni would just do that thing where, you know, when you get under someone's shoulder and armpit with your own shoulder to try to like get up. Yeah, he's basically doing that because, I mean, obviously he doesn't have a whole lot of physical strength, so he has to do something just like that in order to even have a chance to help you get up.
What HP was I?
You
he got to under half.
Isabel?
Yeah, no, one more rock would have got me.
Georgian, what are you doing?
Yes.
What am I doing? That is the question. Panicking. That's what I'm doing.
That's 100% fair.
Yeah.
Georgian, you have not seen such mass hysteria. Not like this. Granted, you lived a fairly sheltered life in a way, to where this type of screaming was only ever joyous. Or maybe a little angry. But even to you, the sobs of women who maybe grabbed their children just barely, holding their family to them, was heartbreaking. But to hear fathers and mothers desperately pleading to find their child, children trying to find their parents, even for someone who has seen emotions in such strong ways, is a little overwhelming.
Yeah, she's just gonna freeze.
From the area above comes the Lawmaster. Oh, that was the wrong one. But I need her up here anyway.
The
And
wrong Clawmaster.
I master law.
the Lawmaster, her assistant, and one of the what seemed to be specifically and very skilled individual of the doctors. And the Lawmaster sees you first, Jordan. Okay, we've got some other people left. Miss, are you okay? Are you hurt?
There's like a crowd of people, right?
They're kind of... The crowd of people is very rarely going down at this point. Like, they're... Only a few are following the path. They're kind of flooding at random directions.
And in my psychosis, like, obsession, would I see her at all? Just like from faces getting mixed up and in a state of panic.
So, normally this would be a disadvantage.
Hmm.
However, she would be advantaged as she's right in your face. Make me a perception check with no disadvantage, just straight.
Perception, yeah.
Yes, please.
19.
At first you didn't, because faces and outfits and colors were blurring together, but she had very gently kind of gotten straight into your not peripheral, that's the sides, into your line of view, specifically, with a very worried expression, and it takes you just a moment before you know this person. You feel a little bit of calm that someone with power has made it out so that they can get a hand on this. You're still panicking, but you have enough to focus on the person in front of you.
Yes. I'm sorry, what?
Are you okay, dear? Did any of your kind get hurt? Your team? Anyone else?
I'm fine. I think my friend over there is hurt, but, yeah. Come. I'll take you to him.
Of course. And the three kind of look at each other before following you down. Also, sorry about the fan noise for anyone who heard. I forgot to turn that down. Which one of you was hurt? Who needs attention?
Sylvester just kind of raises his hand as he pulls himself up, kind of just resting against Parrot, who is probably not calmed down now, but at the state where he's just standing up.
She turns to the man to her right. Rigel, please, take care of her. Of course. And he comes down and he, rather than casting any magic, he pulls out two separate vials. There is a beautiful red one, and it's a very pale red. Sort of like... imagine someone made in a vial, like a strawberry juice, and it was filled with beautiful gold flecks of sparkles.
Ooh. Yummy.
Drink this. It is not going to taste the best, but it will restore your health.
I wanted the strawberry flavor anyways.
That's what it is. Well, it's not strawberry flavor, but it looks like strawberry juice.
He's just going to kind of recuperate himself and drink it all down.
It is bitter.
Not knowing what to do with the vial, but handing it back, I guess.
It is bitter.
Ew.
However, rather than a normal health potion of any kind, you feel any breaks and tears in your wings begin to crack back into place and heal away. In fact, you feel like you could go into another 2 rages. You now have the effects of a long rest on you. And please add two temporary hit points.
Yeah, I got 29 HP.
He takes the vial from you. Well, that is the only one that I have. But it is better off that we get our warriors in a place. And he turns to you, Joyden. Miss, are you okay? Did you take any hits, or do you need spells returned to you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, what do you need? Health? What exactly do you need?
I'm fine on vitality, but I used magic I didn't know I had.
Right. He starts rummaging through a little bag, which, Sarmente, since you're on the side of him, please make me a perception check on him.
Oh boy, I'm really good at these. Watch this, guys. I'm gonna nat 20. Oh, I don't know why it said. Oh, wait, never mind. I thought it was. I got a 6.
It's
Plus,
hard to see. He's kind of moving things really quickly, but you hear the sound of pinging, of glass gently hitting one another. And he pulls out a rather very beautiful purple-colored potion. And unlike the long rest potion, the best way I can explain it right now, given to Sylvester, it has these beautiful lines of magic inside of it flowing like water. And he kind of laughs. He goes, "Miss, you are very lucky. This has no flavor. It's just like water." Why did this song get really loud?
I have no clue.
As the boss is approaching.
There's no Latin, or not Latin, wow.
Why do I hear Latin?
There it is. There's no Latin. However, this is a great time to point out that y'all are getting healed up right before the battle.
I didn't need it because I already had gotten healed because I literally died in the last fight, so I just got auto-healed from the healers.
You also had all your shit returned to you, so you're good.
Exactly, because that's how the healing always works.
Well, just for this, because
I just kind of got hit by rocks and used the rage to make sure I didn't die in one shot, which I would have if I didn't rage.
Oh, you would have, because by the end of it, if y'all didn't leave, the ceiling was now going to completely fall.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's a lot of, bricks up there.
That's a lot of budget.
Yeah, it is.
And somebody didn't really like it when somebody said raise the roof. They said, nah, I'm gonna take that shit down.
Jordan, he hands this beautiful silver swirled magic potion to you. Drink it. It should not have much of a flavor. It's been well crafted, so at this point the flavor is not there.
I'd chug it like a college drinking too much alcohol.
It is very surprisingly cold. But not to the point where you take those first few chugs and you're like, oh gosh, no, but it's like kind of calming, like you're brought back to the sense of where you are. Now you assume it's just because you weren't expecting it to be cold that did that, but you have all of your stuff restored to you, and you also gain 2 temporary hit points.
Ew. That's a lot of 2s I have.
He then turns
22.
to you, Sarmente. You got downed in the last fight, correct?
Yes, but I was already getting attended to by the healers that were at the ready, so I shouldn't need very much.
What do you need? Do you have any damages, any magic that you need returned to you?
Not particularly. I was, like I said, I was being given the potions after that fight anyway, so you can keep them for those who actually need them. Unless there's something in there that would just make me fight better for what is to come.
I do not have something that can raise your prowess. I can.
That
He brings out a little ring. This must be returned to me.
Of course, I'm not a thief.
And he hands it to you.
He accepts it in his palm.
That ring will bring your AC up by your. It'll make you harder. In short, your AC will be brought up by 2.
Woo!
It'll make you harder.
Look, he's panicked. Give the man a break.
I know.
I mean,
It's just funny.
so it's one of those kinds of rings. Got it.
Oh no! No!
It also holds the use that you can cast the spell Shield on yourself once.
Cool.
God, it also has a con.
And there is a requisite, which I don't have written down because I didn't really feel like it needed it. You can wait. Can you cast Shield after seeing the hit on you?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. I thought it was before you knew the roll's outcome. Never mind, then you're good.
Yeah, it's just when you hit. Or when you are hit, excuse
Okay,
me.
that's
But-
fine then.
Is thou reactioneth?
I will add the reaction spell, and that's a once thing,
That is a
correct?
once use.
Alright, I will add the spell. And then I'm just gonna fucking do once. I know I don't need to do that because I'm only gonna use it the one time probably, but whatever. I don't care.
No. We
I now have 16 AC, so let's go.
He turns to you, Sylvester. Your pet is thoroughly trained to do as you say, correct?
Hold on, the music got a bit loud.
Fine.
He's talking about Parrot, right?
Yes.
As long as there's not something he likes nearby, yes. I think. I don't know about panic situations, so this is kind of a first-time thing for him.
That is understandable. We do our best to keep the town protected.
Trust me, I've lived here.
Yes. This is the best place for him, as people are leaving and they are running home. The guards are taking the others to find their children now once everything calms down. The children that were with you, and you notice that they have been, a couple of guards are now walking away with them to take them to town. They will be handled properly and taken to where they need to be. He takes a step over so he can look at all 3 of you. Still addressing Sylvester. Ask Perek to stay here. We will bring you back, but right now he needs to stay in safety.
You're that big guy.
Along with any other
Need you
animals you might have with.
Oh, sure, just let me, And he's just gonna one by one pull out. I'm assuming it's just like with Parrot, all the animals probably just kept safely, so he's just gonna pull out chicken sandwich from one of the pockets. Butterbean's gonna hop out from the back. Princess is gonna come from behind Parrot's ear. And Copper's just gonna come out of my main and join on top. And Parrot is Parrot. I know. Trust me, half of them I didn't even try.
Right. Chicken sandwich pops out over here. I need to make this a little smaller. Forgive me.
Chicken sandwich.
And that,
Oh, look at that little sleepy boy. He's a little gremlin.
and he just kind of she looks at everyone and stays by your side, Sylvester. She's not going to leave without you. She's not letting you leave without her.
Come on now. It's safer up there.
She looks up at you, and she just kind of breathes out some cold air.
Alright,
Sorry.
get on. He's just gonna extend a paw for her to like jump up on.
She does that thing where cats are trying to redirect how they're about to pounce. So she's doing the butt
Yeah.
wiggle. And she jumps right up on your
butt
shoulder.
wiggle. Aw. Well, this one's gonna be staying with me, but the others are being trusted in your hands, or their hands. Not my hands.
They will be staying with Parrot. Unfortunately, I'll be joining you. Now, my question is, and you're welcome to say no. Would you be willing to fight? We will be there. Unfortunately, we do not have our weapons. This was a sacred day too, and he looks to you, Sylvester, once again, as you know. As a town that builds itself on the strength that our people can hold themselves even if they are just working class. We didn't expect to be attacked on something so important. Would you three, with the assistance of the three of us, be willing to fight him?
Willing? It's an interesting question. After all, I already intended to volunteer. So yes, in short, I would be willing.
I don't think there's much more of a choice. It's either that or the guy just keeps going. So I guess you have my paws as well.
And the Lord Master would like to let you know, Sylvester. She already, and no one, and he nods again, no one will treat you differently. You've proved it, that. That is all we care about. And he kind of nods towards your wings and tail.
Imagine tail just like kind of whips in place while the wings fold back slowly as he just kind of solemnly nods. No need for him to respond for that.
He turns.
And then he looks over at Joy and says, "What about you? You gonna continue fighting with us for this?"
Joy is very scared right now. She's just like, you can see her completely black eyes with the purple iris just like darting around the floor looking for like, almost like she's trying to map out an escape in her head.
He turns towards you, and he very gently, moving slow as to let you decide whether he's allowed to or not, places his hands on your shoulders. We will not.
I move my shoulder away.
Absolutely. He does not try to force it. He puts his hands down respectfully behind him. We will not make you fight this. If this is not something you feel safe or can handle or anything of that, it can wait.
Sylvester's gonna look over at Chicken Sandwich, and look back at Joy and just kind of try to nudge. I'm probably gonna have to roll animal hand to kind of nudge them towards her, as if to say, like, almost as if he's asking to try and get Chicken Sandwich to give her some sort of comfort. I approach to see if she'd be willing.
That advantage is your cat. No, I didn't need it. Chicken Sandwich. It takes a moment because it's still a cub. But, Georgian, you feel something equal parts heavy, but also it's so well balanced on the creature's body that's not as heavy as you'd imagine. Kind of creep across your shoulders and very gently rub its fur against your cheek. While it's very cold to the touch, it's so incredibly soft. It's like well, I didn't ask you to do anything yet.
Oh, no, that was a miss. Like, I was trying to get to my stats.
Okay. It's like, it's the softness of, like, those newborn children's toys. But it's so gently cold. and it very gently places its forehead against yours, so you're staring to its own slitted, vibrant eyes, and it just kind of tilts its head. It doesn't understand what's going on, but it's just trying to make you feel better. Now you can make a wisdom save at advantage.
There we go.
21. You come back to your senses. The cat is it's alive. And you're seeing more and more people coming out of that alive.
I will say that as soon as the cold hits Joy, it reminds her of a night that her and Aurea had underneath a tree when it was raining. And Aurea let Joy just get close for warmth. Though they were still cold, they were calm. Then she comes back and just like, oh, okay, we can do this. I think. Yeah.
Chicken Sandwich very gently places one of its paws to your cheek as if saying, like kind of kneading it a bit without the claws. And she spreads her wings and gently takes off to land back on Sylvester's shoulders. Raygold, the guy who's been helping all of you, just kind of stares at this creature with pure bewilderment. He goes, Sylvester, how... Can you teach me to make animals love you? Please. My children's cat keeps... And he just pulls up his sleeve, and it is scratched like a scratching post.
Oh, you what? After all of this, we'll go and celebrate defeating whoever did this, and I will teach you.
Thank you. My wife is tired of me getting hurt. I am tired of being hurt, but I don't want to take my kids' pet away from them. They love him. He is just the biggest asshole I have ever met.
All cats are like that, but once you get past it, they can be the biggest sweethearts around. Somebody told me that once. I didn't know what they meant.
He just kind of gives you a look like, I mean, you're part cat. He's giving you the look of like you are part cat.
That was the whole joke.
Right. So, Miss Joyton, are you okay to do?
Well, if my boys are going, I'm going with them.
Good. Come. And he goes up to these three. Stand in front of us, please. And the three of them began casting a spell together. So, let me double check something very quickly. Jojen, you are requested to stand in front of the Lawmaster. I'm really glad I checked this because I messed up on forgetting someone on here. GG me. So I meant you are being requested to be standing in front of the assistant. And Sylvester, you are being requested to... Whoops. Okay, that didn't do anything.
I don't know how to whoops.
No, shut up. I clicked the wrong button. You are being asked to stand in front of the doctor individual.
So here?
Let me double check. Yes.
Right. So
Sylvester, get back up there.
And I'm going... I'm going here. I think he turned him with his back towards Sylvester.
The three of them are murmuring something. What languages do y'all know?
Elvish and Common, I believe.
Okay.
You go first, Joel.
Elvish and Sylvan.
Mm-hmm.
Celestial, Dwarvish, Elvish, Infernal, and Primordial.
Celestial, you know this.
Correct.
Okay.
They are saying, by which the Queen has long given up her place. Her magic still flows through our lands. Take us to the holy druidic spots, and may have it to us to bring down hell on those who dare attack her holy land.
I'm guessing that's in Celestial, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Soon, a beautiful ray of light. Not at all blinding. It's like, rather than being blinded from it, you can see right through it, but it's like stepping into the sunbeam. It's warm. And then the world around you begins to go dark. And then brighter. And bright, almost like it was daytime. Until you find yourself standing on several runic stones. Staring before you, no longer showing his... Actually, he's mid-dropping it, really. The dwarven man stands. A portal behind him being worked on.
John. I love how my cat just gets their own spot.
He deserves a spot.
I will eventually transfer everything from she onto here. I just completely forgot you had her with you.
Big man. Honestly, Moa, if I have her on my shoulder, can we just say I could put the Ray of Frost cantrip on Sylvester? Because that's all she could do, right?
For now.
Physically? Oh god, I forgot.
She's
This is
a cub.
I forgot I'm gonna forget that until she grows up.
What before you was once a dwarven individual now becomes sickly thin, but not in the way of looking weak. His eyes sink back into his head as they gain a vibrant yellow hue, like staring at a wolf, starving. Patches of hair on his body, which would be body hairs, tuft into fur. His teeth elongate at the fangs. And a tail slowly comes from hiding from magic. His nails are thicker and longer, not like a cat where it's specifically sharp to dig in to anything more than the ground. His hair itself becomes unruly and matted, with woven ears, and he turns towards you. You followed me? You thought you could fight me? If anyone wants to try to figure out what he is, please make me a intelligence check straight.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, the great thing is I get to add this to that, so that's pretty funny.
Yes, you do.
I don't know if
It already adds that, doesn't it?
it does.
So, Georgian, you've seen them rarely, but you never got the chance to really know what it was. Sylvester, there are so many things that come in and out of this town that you don't know what it is, but it does not faze you.
It's a furry.
Sarmenti, you passed.
Uh-huh.
You are aware that this
Yay!
is a long-toothed shifter.
Oh, that's what he is. Interesting.
Wait, that's a thing?
That was not my first
Shifters
guess, but you know what?
Shifters have 4 different ones. There's ones that generally look like monkeys, ones that are often related to cats, ones that are often related to dogs, and the last one tends to be a little bit of everything.
Yes, it is in fact what prey was, but you weren't the longtooth. You were the bird one.
That's what was bird. My bad. He kind of pants a bit in his spot. He has muscles all over him. But at the same time, he looks sick as hell. His once sun-kissed skin is this pale, sickly, almost gray tone. And he moves forward a step and looks down to you. Come, little heroes. Fight me. If you think you can win, then I'll give you some fun. But don't count on it. He lets out a singular roar, although it's more of a howl. And I need everyone at advantage, because this is already a moment you're tensed up and ready to refuse. Make me a wisdom saving throw at advantage for each of you.
Hold on, here you go.
Alright, I'm
Good.
gonna need that advantage.
Yeah? Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. Good.
Babushka. I'm
Sylvester, you feel nothing for that. In fact, something in the back of your mind is... You hear something. And a gruff voice comes forward. Go on, roar. Let him see what a real roar is like. And the desire to let loose a roar begins to fight within you. You can choose to fight it off, in which I need another... Would this be a wisdom or a con save?
It depends. Am I trying to do like an intimidation roar back, or
More like a response.
am I trying to?
But
In that
Charisma.
case, I could just press the. In that case, I could just press this button.
you could, but this is more to if you wanted to fight it or not. But if you're not going to, then fine.
He will fight it.
Oh, no.
Sure, I will fight it. It's for the bit.
Yeah, so which one? Wisdom or con?
Well, my con is higher.
Then you're
11.
Yeah, no, even then it was going to be a disadvantage because of what's egging you on. But you let out that roar in response to him. Okay.
Good roar, God tier.
That was a 4.
I covered my mouth!
I appreciate it. Anyway.
That's a deep speech burp.
That's great.
If I had let that shit loose, it would have just changed the universe.
The greatest part is that since you said that, Charlie, all I can imagine is deep speech, talk, belch. Ah, yes, I too love going to Jimmy John's.
Oh. Oh my fucking god. Anyways, I roared.
You roared out, and your wings unfurled behind you with your weapon out. Joyden, you've seen scarier men drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Sarmenta, you just could not care less. This is the perfect time to crack some jokes, you imagine.
Probably. Or just reply something to him wittily in general.
The Lawmaster comes up beside you and takes a step forward. We cannot fight. However, at a cost, you keep them from coming to me, ordinary friends. We will be helping you from the sidelines, but we are not in a place that we can fight. We will be doing our best, just as I know you will. And the 4 get into a line in the back and hold their hands out. Your cat comes up and bolts over here. And then gets down among the flowers and stares. What do you do? You have a single turn, or a single chance to get into placement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Actually, I can dash.
No, you're not
1, 2,
using all
3.
of your movement, but you can just move. You can't get here. This line starting here is as far as you can get just underneath that.
Well, I might as well get as close as possible because I think I am going to be the one front line.
I'll be backing you up, buddy.
This is the equivalent of just one of those Clash of Clans battles where they have one big troop, one slightly less big troop, but they just have a fuck ton of things behind it, making sure it doesn't die.
Jordan, I love you
major
so much. Just meow.
No. You have a chance to get as close as you like. Jordan goes to the back of the map. I have 150 feet of range, and I'm going to use all of it.
As you should.
Queen.
Literally.
Also, I hope y'all like the map. I got bored when I was making. I'm like, I know what I'm doing. It is rainbow.
If I don't
No.
get to eventually nap in this flower field, I will be upset.
It's
You
the
will be
gate
Dorothy.
pride flag map.
You'll be Dorothy.
Mela, your NPCs are gay, and even your maps are gay. What is this?
There are
NPCs are
plenty
gay,
of
NPCs are
non-gay
gay.
ones. It's just I felt like this
I
would be a
know,
fun.
I
I'm
just have
gay.
to like
You're
you.
gay. We're all gay.
Is there-
Is there any more gay people here?
Meow.
intended.
Wait, no, wait. How would it be like? Meow. I'm out of here.
Meow.
Yeah, no. Fucking chicken sandwich speaks up.
Meow.
Chicken sandwich
Meow.
just suddenly stands up with one paw. I am too, father.
Chicken sandwich comes out in this moment. Wrong time, buddy. Wrong time.
It has the fucking rainbow coat like that one sheep in Minecraft. It's just changing from every color at once.
Meh.
I don't have a thing for chicken sandwich on here yet. So she will go on your initiative as well, but she will not take up your initiative because she is fighting for herself.
Yeah, I think all she will want to do is just Ray of Frost.
That's all she really can do from here, and that's why she's kind of keeping back.
Yes, you know what? I'll just click and drag Ray of Frost into my spell list
Yep, that's
and
fine.
only use it for her.
That's perfectly fine with me. However,
Make sure to give it whatever fucking modifier she has.
you have the thing pinned. It's in our server.
Yes.
So go ahead and grab that up.
The barbarian now has Ray of Frost.
Oh,
Oh.
Impossible. How did you learn it? Holds a chicken sandwich like a fucking turret. I have Ray of Frost.
There it is.
you're just holding chicken sandwich like butt out like she's a fucking gun.
What modifier does it use? Does it use wisdom?
What's her highest one?
Wisdom?
Then yes. It is based off her wisdom.
Alright, so it has a
Oh.
+1.
Oh.
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 Alright. So, my darlings, it is time. Click your tokens. Roll initiative.
Oh, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boys. Watch me get single digits.
Let's go.
Oh no, let's go.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Oh no, Mel got one.
Never mind, click them again.
Alright.
Oh.
If it's
I really
worse
hope
than
I
your
beat
last
the-
one, Joyden, we'll just put you back. Oh, it did the thing.
So,
It did the thing. Remove all. It was clean for
Okay.
me at first. Remember your things.
Okay.
Roll again. We'll put you in the correct order. Sorry about that.
it's
You're
okay.
fine. I rolled better the second time because of course I did.
So did he, and I'm giving it to what you rolled better. So Joyden, you got an 18.2.
Yes.
8.2. Okay, and Sylvester, please reroll again after clicking the token. I made a mistake.
Alright.
Whichever one is better, you take. 11.16.
I had 11.
You're already in line. Naturally, we're gonna keep it there. All right.
Oh, damn it, he beats me.
Yeah.
Shit.
Joyden,
Shitty.
darling, you're up.
Oh shh. Took up one for. Do these guys need to roll?
No, they will be going after all of you take your turns. Or the way I'm rolling it is that they will go after on the last initiative, naturally.
Okay.
But they're basically a lair action.
Yes, thank you. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah,
There you
I'm
go.
so smart. I get cookie.
Okay.
Even though there kind of is already a alert action. Anyway.
So, after hearing the Celestial from these three, I'm almost inspired.
Mhm.
Remembering Aurea, I'm going to bonus action cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And move like the wind until the spoon. That's not the important part. The important one is I get advantage on my weapon attack on my turn, and that deals an additional 1d8 force damage.
While we're saying this real quick, Jolly, would you mind if I took your idea, or both borrowed your idea from your game for advantages for ranged people like Joyden?
Well, I mean, it won't even come to apply here because I don't think anybody will be playing with me, but yeah, you could do that.
Just in case it happens.
I mean, hey, I have melee options. I just don't use them.
Could Copper the Squirrel flank with
Eventually,
me to give
eventually,
Devin
your cat will.
Yeah, then yeah, I don't care if you take that rule.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for asking, is what I will say in response.
Of course. Anyway.
That's a reference.
Yes, it is. Continue, please. Sorry.
So I'm not going to be using any movement, so I'm just jitting around like I've drank way too many Red Bulls. And I'm going to longbow. Come on, you bitch.
Nice.
24.
24 does hit. Roll damage.
And of course, I'm going to make this person my obsession, so they take another d4 on top of this, as well as the d8. Bam!
Now, I will
17
state that
damage.
roar wasn't for nothing. His eyes look like they are burning on fire. He is enraged.
Okay.
So what's half of 17?
Well,
9?
It's half of the 8.
Oh, half of the 8.
wait. One
Technically,
second.
it's half of the 9, but yes.
Let me just
Which is
check
4.
something. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, so
Unless it's
the
fair totem.
No, it's
the
not the fair totem.
obsession, the obsession and the piercing damage is halved, so half of 9. But the Zephyr strike damage is force damage, so he takes full that.
So how much
So
force damage?
he'll take 12 points of damage. 12 points of damage in total.
Aha.
Which I'm still happy with, because that's a lot of damage for level 2.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I will state he is out of his first giving temporary hurt points.
Yeah, that's right, sucker.
Blit.
That is my turn.
Sarmenti.
Alright. I'm gonna move up a little bit because we like having a movement speed here, basically.
I feel like
we like to stay we like moving 15 feet and then move no further because we have ranged options, basically.
And then moving back 15 feet.
Probably because I don't feel safe being within 40 feet of him.
You
I don't
should.
know how much damage he does. Just let my 29 HP judge how much he does.
Yeah, so I'm gonna whip out my fucking loot out here over my shoulder like a fucking rock star. Just riff that shit. Playing some Dragon Force Fury of the Storm for my good man's fucking Sylvester out here, giving him a fat old bardic inspiration. You can add a d6 to fucking everything. Fuck off, go kill a man. You have Dragon Force music now. And then as I'm shredding, I point one arm out towards him, like, again, like I'm a fucking rock star. I'm like, hey, shorty, you know, it makes sense that you had to get so big and buff like that because you're such a fucking midget. Ooh! Casting Vicious Mockery on
What
him.
is the save on that?
15 Wisdom.
15 Wisdom.
I walked out with your ex-girl. He's a number.
Fails. He takes 3 psychic damage.
That's the wrong
And
number!
now he has disadvantage on his next weapon attack.
Thank God.
And now I'm going to move back 10 feet. I didn't really need to move up for any of the things I just did. But I did.
Bud of Greed.
I used Bud of Greed. Anyway.
Uh-oh. Hello. Hi there. Oh, he's doing it slow. There's some interesting foreplay. Oh.
Now that he is up in your face, please do me a favor. Make me a perception roll on him. Advantage because, again, he is right in your face.
Let's see. How stinky is his breath?
11 is enough.
11.
It's not his breath that you're worried about. Those candid teeth, while they're still there in canine. All of his jaw has moved forward into a snout, this shape. And his teeth have become rounder, sharper, draconic in design.
He's a
Oh, he's
were
gonna give me a
dragon.
hickey.
Ew.
And he is going to attack.
Come on, disadvantage.
I'm double checking things on his sheet. You'll have to forgive me for that.
No worries.
I did
That's
not
fine.
program a special weapon he has, but I'm just going to roll it with his dex because that's what it's just a
When in doubt, take a piss break.
what's it called? It's just a dagger with like a +1 to hit,
Okay.
and he's going to attempt to hit you with that.
Right, let's see it.
1d20 plus dex is what's his dex? So that's
Make sure to roll with disadvantage.
Nope. Yep.
Yeah.
1d20. No, that does not.
There we go.
Hey, let's go! Vicious mockery, baby!
Again, I'm
Woo!
sorry, I do have to check his stuff because I've given him things.
Mm-hmm.
Check to make sure he doesn't have a reckless attack or anything.
Oh, he does. But that's not what he's using.
True.
Tequila.
Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-dum.
Gonna
Actually, speaking of
fucking
tequila,
kill him, man.
I think I could give my fucking Bardic the joy as well.
Can you? I'm 60 feet.
Yeah,
I'm
Bardic is a
gonna
really
fucking
fucking
kill
long
a
range
man.
spell.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna
Nice,
do
I'm
it in
50
Bardic
feet.
is
cold
60 foot
blood.
range, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm the midline support, BD!
I did write out what it was on his sheet, and I'm double checking to make sure I read it right.
Yes. We can always be here for support in helping you kill us. Because,
I am the support class here.
Mhm. And I am emotional support.
Don't beat down
I like
strut love.
this.
Just make sure you aim for the neck, innit?
Listen, how about you
Enjoys the
give my
comic
body
relief.
physical support by holding me?
Yep.
I'm the physical support by holding
Alright,
you.
I found it amongst his stuff because as a barbarian, he's got a lot of shit. And
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
very simple. That's all it was.
So,
There's a weapon, an offhand light weapon. This. Oh, no. Oh, okay.
That's it. I had to double check that. If that was it or something else, I'm sorry.
it's okay.
However, he still has his action to attack. And he has used
That's
his disadvantage already.
Correct.
Oh. Okay, that hits. Ooh,
That's
I'm not
nothing.
raged yet. Yeah.
So each of these
God, if only.
at the back,
Yes.
they are acting as their own separate layer actions or reactions. If they use a reaction, they cannot go at the end of the turn. The lady here, she snaps forward, and you take about. She needs to roll a d4. You take 4 less damage
Nice.
from that attack.
Oh, sweet.
Alright. So he's dealt 1 damage to me because of the temp HP I got before.
Yep.
Nice. Let's go.
Let's
She
go.
does speak up. I can't do that very often, dear. Be careful. And that is the end of his turn. Sylvester.
I just imagine Sylvester got swiped along the face, but by the time she did the thing, he only has like a light nosebleed.
Yeah.
And in response to what he did, why is Sylvester's sheet tiny? Alright.
Tiny little baby sheet.
Baby sheet, little baby words, little... Alright, so he is going... little lowercase. He's going to basically respond to such by cracking his neck to the side, rearing his shoulders, puffing up his body a bit, which is his equivalent of doing a barbaric rage since he's not a screamer.
Yep.
Yeah, rage.
And he's just going to, under his breath, say, "This is for all those people you slain. I'll make sure the retribution is full of blood."
Oh, let's go.
Nice. Go ahead. Roll damage.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Whoa,
Ah.
holy shit.
I don't even
Even with
care
this
if that's
motherfucker's
resisted.
rage, that's still 8 fucking damage, boyo.
Well, technically 9, because rage doesn't count for that.
Facts.
And then, after that hit, he's going to just snap his finger, and Chicken Sandwich is going to shoot a ray of frost.
Okay.
nice. Hey, let's go.
Remember,
chicken.
she does have disadvantage because of her being a cub.
Oh, that's right.
That
But
sucks.
it's not that big of a deal if it's unless it's
She's
enough.
still doing so well.
Yes.
She did amazing. She beat the
is a
boss.
queen.
Look, she just beat the
I'll
boss.
give you use of this
Yeah,
token
see?
eventually, Dolly.
Oh my god, she rolled max damage too if that was her.
Yeah,
Disadvantage
she
with the
beat the
7.
boss.
It bursts off this way.
Yeah.
She at least had the right direction.
Yeah. She's doing so well. So proud.
As she
I love her.
releases this beautiful ice, white, and blue beam of magic. She seems to get a little choked up, not quite used to releasing it. And she just shakes her head off and kind of bats at her nose and then lets out the tiniest... It's like the Simba roar, where it's completely unaffected. But she is trying her hardest.
He also produces a hairball out of the ray of frost.
Absolutely. It lands
Like
right
a
here, and
purple
you hear
icicle.
that weird, gross, squishy noise as it hits the ground.
It's an icicle.
Yep.
That's so gross.
And she just tucks down back. Is that the end of your turn, Sylvester?
Actually it's not, because I still got movement.
Yeah.
You do.
And well, let's see. He is making me nervous, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I allowed to move there? I can't tell what his space is.
So he is taking up a 2x2.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna go here because he was within walking distance of my cat.
He is still technically within walking
Oh.
distance of your cat. But that is neither.
No, he has to go around me now, though.
Mhm.
I am making sure that he does not aim for my cat, which, Sarmenti, you may want to move back a bit more. Oh, yeah,
I
my
have
cat
ways
can
to
move.
make him move away. Don't worry about
Can
it.
you tell me how much I gave it to the cat? I think it was 40
I
feet.
think it was a lot. Yeah, it was like 40 or something. It definitely wasn't higher than 40, but I think it was 40. Let me just check. If I go into here, it was 45, actually.
Oh, well, she's
Oh,
got
damn.
5 more feet that she can go there.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, little girl, you got it.
Is that your turn, Sylvester?
Now it is my turn.
Alright, wonderful. Joy Jen.
Okay, so Celestial's gone out, gonna bring that power back in, think of the dark shit that scared the piss out of my whole party and send it out to him, using my bonus actions to now focus on Hunter's Merc. Ignore that, I don't know why I did it like that, my apologies. There we go, that's what I wanted.
There we go.
Bonus action 90 feet, which I believe I'm in range for. Yes, I am. And then I'm going to move... Do I have to say within... No, I don't. I'm going to move 30 feet this way, just because I don't want him to interact with him, because I feel like he hasn't brushed his teeth. And then I'm going to click that and shoot with my longbow.
Yeah.
There we go, 18.
I'm pretty sure that hits him. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, roll damage.
Let's go. With obsession, of course. Hey, let's go. So that's 5 points of damage
Okay.
with rage. Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay.
God, this ranger stuff is so difficult.
So that... Simon.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
supposed to. Alright, I guess I'm up. Sarmeni's gonna look back at Joyja and say, "Here, my dear, enjoy a song dedicated to your beauty." And he's just gonna go, do 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 do. He's gonna give you bardic as well.
Hell yeah.
Love you, bitch.
That's a
I just put
D6,
some
yeah.
love in you.
he probably would do that to her, huh? He would.
Maybe later.
That's a D6,
Anyway.
yeah?
Yes, that is a D6
Oh.
on basically fucking anything that you roll that's a D20
Stunning.
for the next 10 minutes.
Fantastic.
So basically the rest of the game.
Good boy.
Yes, I am. Anyway, voice activation aside, I'm gonna point at Mr. Furry over here. I think I should use my own resources. And you know what? He's getting uncomfortably close. So I'm gonna just play like a little dirge that only he will be able to hear, the musical notes floating by his ears. I'm gonna just whisper into the wind. Now you said you would entertain us. But unfortunately for you, you won't be able to have any impact when you're a corpse. And he's gonna cast dissonant whispers on him.
Okay. How does that work now?
He rolls a wisdom save. And if he fails, he takes 8 psychic damage and has to use his reaction to move all of his movement speed away. Okay, sure.
He hears you do that, and he just ignores you. You are so unworth his time.
Damn,
Is that your turn?
I feel hurt. I'm gonna move in front of the fucking person now. Just in case he does anything silly.
Before you move, I will state he does use a reaction.
Oh boy.
Not that big. There we go. He's going to attack you once.
Okay.
Fuck.
Nice rolls. I love it.
Blame
wish
me.
I
He
had-
told me to roll really well tonight.
I really wish I had fucking the silvery barbs
Would it make
here.
you feel better if I told you it's literally just a D4?
No,
2d4
because I have
now.
like 3 health.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
Wow.
It's sure great.
Well,
I love it.
that's 8.
Oh,
Jolly.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, what's his modifier? +5, so that I'm at 1 HP.
He's not hitting you.
Oh, okay.
He's not throwing it. He's hitting
Oh,
Sylvester.
Oh, okay.
He's very one-on-one
So-
fighter.
Wait, what type of
It
damage
is
is he
slashing
dealing?
damage, so that 8 is halved.
Yeah, so he's done 4 damage.
Yes. But if you read the ability, that's 4 health back to him.
damn it.
He can only do it twice. That is the caveat. Only twice.
Yeah.
And only with that weapon.
That's good.
You now move, and it's his turn. He is going to reckless attack.
Oh, he's advantage now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
15.
Oh,
Nope.
yes! Let's
Barely
go!
blocked.
Fallen.
Okay. He's going to try and attack with his knife again. This time he will not be able to heal off of it.
I've got an itchy leg.
Because he's
Okay.
already used his reaction.
Wait.
Oh, that's a D4. Ignore that. 18.
This guy should just be a rogue. Yeah, that hits.
1d4.
He's really good with knives.
2 points of damage.
Yeah, just make him a rogue. Just make him a rogue at this point. What the
2
fuck?
points of damage off of you.
Don't-
Each of y'all have, what is it, until his next turn?
Advantage.
Is it his next turn? Wait, I have the
Yeah.
thing on here. I'm fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, reckless
it's
attack
until
just
then.
gives everyone advantage against him.
But is it till his next
Mhm.
turn or till the end of the thing? That's what I'm trying to do. Signal even.
Until the
throw,
next turn.
signal the advantage. But attack rolls against you until your next turn. Double checking, yes. That's why he, by the way, that's why he didn't have advantage on his thingy. I did remember that it's strength based, not dex based.
Correct.
I did something right.
Mhm.
Okay. That is the end of his.
You did it.
Is that the end of his turn? Let me look. That doesn't happen yet. That doesn't. What does this do?
I like to think Bella's just like clicking buttons, like, "Ooh, what
Oh,
does
I'm
this do?"
sorry! I thought that was a full action. Oh, well, that's something he can do next round. Anyway, Sylvester, your turn.
Uh-oh.
Alright, well, uh, Sylvester's just getting shanked multiple times in his, like, chest and stomach area, and he's just getting more and more annoyed with them. It's not even a matter of he's doing a lot of damage, it's a matter of, like, come on, man. If you're gonna hit me, at least don't do it in the most annoying got your nose style ever, so instead of using his great sword, he's just going to, like, whip his tail and wrap around his leg to the point where the end of it will stick right into it, and I'm gonna make a sound effect for it. He's just kind of wrapping it swiftly around to try and shank him in the back of the shin. With an 18, because he reckless attacked me.
Yeah.
Because he's a bully. Alright. For 7 piercing and 5 poison.
Double checking his
And-
stuff before you continue.
Yeah, I'm checking. This basically does poison work check.
Yeah. There's the
Okay.
dark healing, and there it is. That's what it's called.
In that case, he takes 7 damage total then. No, wait. 8 damage total. 8
You
damage
can do
total.
math.
Never mind. Okay, he takes 3 damage total.
Now we know.
As
Now we
my
know.
tail swiftly unwraps. And, babushka! Okay, well...
You were so startled that something... Because you're aware from how your friend used to fight how dangerous that poison was. Venom, technically. How dangerous that venom was. So the fact that it went in him and it just seemed to bleed right out, rather than doing anything, was momentarily horrifically confusing. That your own cat who had watched this, who's aware of what you are because of scent, is heavily distracted. And make me a dex save at advantage, Sylvester.
Do I get a +2 because of danger?
Yes, you
Actually, do I see this coming?
You're paying heavy attention to your cat,
honest.
correct?
He's making sure that the cat doesn't get hit, so he's like always looking back
Perception
and forth
at
after he
advantage,
goes.
We'll leave it
Okay.
to the dice.
Perception
Your
at
danger
18.
sense activates, so you do have the plus to it.
Awesome. 24. I just like big numbers.
Your cat goes to shoot, it fails, it just kind of looks at you panicked for a moment, but sees you're okay, and proceeds to go.
Follow Joy June.
And she's gonna stay there.
She is the center of
Yes, she
attention.
is.
And I got a bonus action, but I'm seeing if I can do anything with it. Let's see. Reckless is pointless. That is not a thing that I can do. I know that. And then, I forgot I had that. Can't use that yet. Not doing that type of damage. I need to make a gift for that, and I'm already raging. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. How is your health?
I am at 20.
Out of 29, so they...
Well, no, out of 27, but you gave me 2 + 2 temp HP before.
So, now that that's gone, he is going to go,
I'm at...
and he raises his hand. He's going to attempt to hold the guy against his strength.
Oh?
He has to make a strength saving throw. At advantage because of his size alone. 18 fails. And now you hear from his door. Shit. Sorry. This song got really loud really fast.
Yeah. It is, however, very relaxing, which is not at all fitting for what's going
No,
on
but
right
at
here.
the same time it does because of like the time of night and the fact that we keep missing shit.
Yeah. Touche.
So this is the menu music.
Before we get to your Da-da-da-da-da-da. You turn.
Red flag.
Hectus.
The Lawmaster's going to pipe up and turn to you, Joyden.
Hmm.
She's going to nod at you and go, "You've got this, dear. Aim right." And she points to where on her knee, right in the back of it. Your next attack has a +2 extra modifier.
Ooh, that's pretty
Advantage +4 plus ratio plus.
Okay. So I can go now?
Yep, your turn.
I'm just gonna go to the corner of the map.
Absolutely.
It's my favorite terrain. And then
The corner of the
shoot-
map or the flowers?
Purple.
Purple.
Yes.
Purple. I blend in. Okay, and bow, come on, you bitch. Yes!
Nice.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Roll that damage.
okay. And then there's a
All
+2
your
after
fault,
this.
So,
So that's
13,
18,
7,
22, 24. So 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Very fucking nice,
Beautiful.
my girl.
Alright.
Just like her.
So I shoot him right in the back of the leg.
Absolutely. He kind of buckles forward, almost landing on you, but he pushes back up on his axe and stands panting a little bit. Did the music stop, or no, it's still playing? I'm gonna turn it up just
It's building up.
Yeah. But he is still standing. He is hurt, however.
That is my turn.
Wonderful. Sarmenti, you're up.
Clementi, what the?
Something dropped above my head upstairs. I just heard it go thunk.
So on one hand, I could cast another spell and do a little bit of psychic damage. Or I could cast a spell and do a lot of psychic damage if he fails. I could cast a cantrip and do a little bit of psychic damage. Or I could shoot him and do not a lot of damage.
You can do whatever sounds fun right now.
We take the moon and we take the sun.
You take the moon, and you take the moon,
know what?
and you take the moon.
Since Sylvester seems to be tanking really well, I'm not going to worry too much about having a whole bunch of spell slots, but I will keep at least one of them. But I will use my second first level spell slot and say, "I don't think you heard me. Drop dead." And I'm going to do Dissonant Whispers again as I just play another dirge to celebrate his incoming demise. That is such piss fucking poor damage, but he still fails, and he has to immediately use his reaction to move all of his movement away from me.
There are 4 5s.
Because that is
Before
how the
he
fucking
can do that, you see the magic of your words pulse through. Well, actually, Sylvester sees it. His eyes start to go on focus, and you watch this. What color would you say your magic is, Sarmenti?
Probably like a pinkish, like purpley kind of hue. At least for this spell, I imagine kind of having like a psionic kind of effect. Kind of like when they do psychic in Pokemon.
Yes. You see that flash through his eyes, and suddenly they start bleeding. And then it comes out of his ears and his nose.
Oh.
He drops his weapon and falls back, seeming to be dead.
Oh.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
I'm gonna... Actually, no, it's not even my turn yet. Unless you're saying that we can make it check real fast.
I'll allow all of y'all to make a singular check each.
Yeah,
But you have
I'm
to
gonna
tell me
make
what it
a
is.
survival check to see if he survived.
Mm-hmm.
Check his pulse and all that. He's gonna be a bit cautious about it, but... Yeah.
Oh,
You place your hand on his skin and it is cold. It's warm, but it's like starting to cool down because blood is no longer pumping. He's dead.
Can I make a longbow check?
You're welcome to shoot him. It's at disadvantage because he's on the ground.
Motherfucker.
Can I make a rapier check?
Sure.
Yeah, Sarmeni walks up to this guy.
Wait, I'm gonna have my bardic inspiration. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. No movement. I mean, blood comes out, but that's because he's just dead.
Yep.
Yeah, Sarmeni just looks at the guy. You just got an arrow at him, looks back at Joyjun, gives her a thumbs up, and just stabs him in the head. And then stabs him again. And then stabs him again. He's just gonna be repeatedly stabbing him with no emotion showing. Because, I mean, emotion really can't show. 21 would obviously hit.
And once again,
Alright.
he is dead.
And as you're doing this, Sylvester just kind of looks and says, "Move aside. This is how you check if a body is alive or dead." And I'm gonna try and dehead him with the great sword if he is truly dead.
Yeah. You have disadvantage.
He's gonna try and crush it. Alright. 14.
18.
Well, actually, no, I got Bardic. No, I have disadvantage, they said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no, wait, it's normal now, because I was already at advantage because flanking. So, yeah, 18.
Haha!
Also, there are thingies. Does it, Bella?
He's still dead.
But I'm just
He doesn't get beheaded.
Makes me... Okay.
Alright, I think it's secure. What is going on here?
Hey, Sarmenti, make me a strength save at disadvantage.
Oh, cool, I'm good at those.
Actually, both of y'all make me a strength save at disadvantage.
Well, technically, I have normal because I'm raging. 26.
You don't move. Sarmenti, I'm going to roll a d6.
I'm a fan of D6s.
You're lucky. You get thrown.
Yeah.
Absolutely thrown. Over here.
Ragdoll.
Yeah, I imagine
really
the only reason he took 1 damage is that even though, like, he failed the strength save, he basically succeeded on the unstated dex save and managed to do, like, a cartwheel before he bumped his head on the grass.
Remember when I said there was a lair action?
Uh-huh.
You got number 1. Make me a constitution saving throw, please.
Me, still? 20.
As you land into this patch of purple flowers, a green glow moves up like you know how in like shows and such, the way they show a scent being smelled is like waving motion of like that starts to go around.
Yeah.
And you start to feel so relaxed. And you almost feel your eyes starting to close. But you snap back to it.
Powder.
This one does not throw you. It does push you back. Just enough so that you can't decapitate him. But the 2 hands then go here. I'm going to move you so that I can copy earlier. Grab them. You can move back now.
Awesome. Yep.
And they float him over here. Each hand goes to their respective corners, where I've got to move the turn order. And I've got to move him into staring downwards because mild OCD stuff.
He's got 2 personas.
Long tendrils wrap around his neck, arms, and hands. A vibrant green color. Let me read this properly. And we'll put this in the chat.
I just thought that was necessary.
It was all but time for ascension for him. He spent years devoting his life to this, and now he gets to test it out. But that's not the first thing. He stands up, and his eyes open, one sunken back very far in, now absolutely explode onto the ground in front of him, and nothing but blood and gore. He doesn't breathe. At all. But he picks up his weapon as it returns to his hand. The tendrils now wrap around his wrists, and much like a puppeteer, the hands move him into a fighting stance, as he stays back and in rage.
Sorry.
He lets out a roar as his rage never seemed to actually end. And he stands before you, ready to fight again. However, we'll be taking our mandatory break right here, as I've got to take a dog out, and I will be back in just a few minutes, okay? Entertain the chat, please.
Alright, so, javelin spam! Kill, kill,
Oh, God.
kill. He's dead now.
You're so right for that, King. However, I think we should target the puppeteer because, as we all know, puppet users are not good at taijutsu.
Damn it. That was Here's the thing, I can't really, but you guys, by all means, can. I'm gonna make sure he doesn't go to you guys. I'm basically gonna... It's like Bowser's Inside Story. I'm gonna be taking on the Dark Bowser, y'all take on the little man with glasses. Controlling him.
Yeah, that's what my light crossbow that I have only used once this entire game as another ranged option because I have +3 dex and thus it's actually better damage-wise than Vicious Mockery is for.
I mean, I have a light crossbow too, but it's just kind of there for shits and gigs.
Longbow.
True.
What would you rate that one, babe?
I've heard better.
Stinky.
Actually,
What hellish noises were that?
me drinking out of my fucking water bottle that's the length of my entire skull.
Oh.
Next question.
Okay. What is the circumference of my brain?
3
Delicious.
picometers.
Delicious is what it is.
Yeah.
I think that was the wrong suffix, but whatever. You get the idea. It's like a fucking. It's a goddamn P.
It's goddamn.
All the estrogen has leaked into your brain and just destroyed it.
Diminished.
Brain rot,
Diminished.
brain rot.
Brain rot. Like what Jolly has for Sasori.
Actually, it's calmed down a lot more now.
Yeah, now instead it's just Jack the Ripper.
That's also calmed down a bit. It's just a mixture of both now.
And New
Which, to be
Douglas was
fair-
the hot one. New Douglas was the hottest one.
Yeah. Douglas do be the good version of Jack the Ripper, though.
Yeah, he do.
I mean, to be fair, it was canon that Jack the Ripper was always a good guy. Because he actually just killed the real Jack the Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that's bad about him is that he just murdered random people just to see their fear.
Mm-hmm.
Which, honestly, I can't even blame him. Killing people is super funny.
It do be.
She agrees with me, folks. She agrees with me.
You also agree with God tier. Be sure to hit that follow button and stay tuned for more D&D every Wednesday. We got
And they-
multiple things going on in the channel, and we would love to see you around, join community activities, and give your witty comments down while we play.
Also, make sure to follow Mela Harma on YouTube as well, where all the VODs get uploaded. You can find her at the YouTube channel called Mela Harma. That is spelled the exact same way as the Twitch channel, but with a space between the Mela and Harma.
Also,
That is where
we,
all the VODs go.
also, we are doing a giveaway of one hug. To enter, you must give me your credit card number,
And the
3 digit
on the
code,
back and the
and-
expiration
yeah.
date.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
we
not doing
need
that.
all 3 of those. And
No, not
If
doing
you
that.
like and subscribe right now, you could win $100 trillion.
No.
No,
please.
Zach, that's not illegal. They could win $100 trillion, but they could also just get killed. I'm just listing what's possible.
Okay.
Yeah, just like how I could go into your house and lie down in your bed.
Joke's on you. I don't have a bed.
Well, then I'll lie down on you.
No,
Wait,
okay.
what do you sleep on?
It's basically
Me.
just like a pull-out sofa.
Well, too bad for you. I don't pull out, so.
No, that's it's not an issue
Come
for
on,
me.
that was good. That was good.
That's the thing. I don't have ovaries, so there's no
I'll
issue.
give you them.
Oh,
Yeah.
just like in a box.
I will literally fuck them into you.
Okay.
Ripper, I hardly know her.
I've read enough porn to know that is in fact how the body works.
Oh my
Mhm.
god. This is not how you entertain a chat.
Just nod and agree, chat. Nod and agree.
Dude, you don't recognize the bodies in water. You don't recognize the bodies in water.
Water.
Water and water and water and water and water and.
Guess who has work in 4 hours?
I return.
Me?
Hello.
What the hell were you doing?
Don't
Death.
worry about it.
Massacre.
Anyway,
Everything in
Yes,
our
it was a
power.
water and water and water meme.
Blood.
For the blood god?
Blood for the blood god. Milk for the cereal.
Skull throne. Death to the false emperor.
Milk for the cereal.
Milk for the big titty.
Well, we can provide big titties here.
It's me.
Yeah, that's
No,
you.
it's me. I got big man titties.
Well, you guys can share the big titties, okay?
Yeah, let's split our titties.
Let me shoot them. Not the titties, the bad guys.
Yeah. And let me shoot the titties at the bad guys.
When she
Oh my god, wait, did you get that as a voice clip?
Yes!
Give me that now. I deserve it. Give me that now. Not even fucking joking. I deserve that clip more than anybody.
Alright, so I have to re-download it. Hang on.
Yeah, you better fucking re-download it. Anyways, hi Mela.
fine.
Loves you. We are ready to destroy this man and his little lackeys. Before he destroys it, he's gonna kill one of us, but we're going to try our best.
That's what I'm keeping that one spell slot for.
Oh my god, you downloaded the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, I did. Unless you want a specific part of it.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I thought not. Bitch!
Alright. Now I have my computer in place. Alright. So we start back up to see the individual ready for fight part 2.
We got into a second phase.
By all accounts, he himself is dead. But here he stands. And he gets a special thing before the thing starts that Jolly has hidden.
Oh? What?
There it is.
What have I hidden?
So, who has the lowest amount of HP? This is overall.
Probably me.
First of all,
Yeah.
please don't count my cat.
No, the cat's too far away. It doesn't care about the cat at all.
Okay. All right. Well,
I have
what do you got?
14.
Yeah.
I have 20.
I have 22.
Sarmenti.
Woo!
I
Bondage
need a dex saving
time!
throw.
I
You are now currently being restrained as tendrils of the same green wrap around you. I am on the wrong damn layer.
Yeah.
So for
fucking
now, I'm
I
gonna
would
put
like
the
to just
green
say-
dot on you to refer to as restrained.
Cool. This does not stop me from casting any spells whatsoever, so this is completely fine with me.
And before we go on to fight, he's got one more ability.
When
He gets to roll his initiative at advantage.
Booga booga.
Then he stays at his initiative.
Yeah, it was
I'm
15,
just gonna
right?
put it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it at a fat. I think it was 15.2. There we go. We put this back into ascending order, and we'll be a descending order, and we'll be starting on his turn. Nope. He was below you, so it's 15.12.
Correct.
Yes.
Or
And it was
1-3.
his turn. And it was his
so
turn.
now put this back, and it's his turn.
Because I'm a little gremlin and want my turn after him.
Bunga bunga.
Restrict.
Bunga
Now, just so I
bunga, let
remember
me go.
correctly, being restrained does not give advantage on attacks, or does it?
Let me check.
Question is, can he even make it over the Sarmenti?
That's not the issue.
Well, restrained. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any speed bonuses. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dexterity
It is
saving
going
throws.
to bring up his knife, and he's going to throw it at you for a bonus action. So at
Aw,
advantage.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18 plus 1.
That would hit, but what if I use shield here? Wouldn't that
That
be
would be
silly?
silly. You have one use of it after all.
Yeah, and it just lasts, so... as the fucking dagger is, like, flying right at my face, Sarmini just squeezes his hand underneath the vines, and a big fucking, translucent mask just appears in front of him and just... Ping! Oh, sorry, was that supposed to hit me? Sorry. That's my bad. I thought this was supposed to be
As you
the bit
talk,
where they...
instead of any sort of response, his mouth just kind of opens, his blood pours down the front of his body. He is completely
fucked up.
unretaining anything you tell him.
Yeah, but it's still funny.
The knife also suddenly appears back in his hand.
I want that
Returning. Ah, and he has just enough to get to me.
Need to grab this as well.
I question it. Ah, the guys do have to move. Interessante. Actually, Mel, could you make the little guys big? I want to see what they
They're
look
not,
like.
they're just hands. They're just shadow hands.
Oh, I see now. I thought they were upside down, so I thought it was just two little guys without heads.
He is going to make an attack at you, John. Or, Sylvester.
Hello. Yeah.
Do let me double check something real quick.
Fun fact, my AC is currently 21.
The highest it'll ever be.
They're very true. Unless I get a shield. Again, I
Yes.
don't know if
I
I'll ever
actually
do.
rolled the wrong one, but we'll go with its damage. 6 slashing. And
Alright.
because of an ability that I have not popped up yet, but I'm going to do that now. Now, when I put this here, I want y'all to know some of these abilities, these buffs and all that, are not procced immediately. I'm double checking everything.
The first one, he is immune
He
to all
is immune to all
damage.
damage. It's the end of the campaign.
Hope you enjoyed. You don't win. See you guys next year.
You can get all the hidden pine cones, thus you get the bad ending.
Oh my god,
Oh,
is that a
We
fucking...
forgot to go 3 paces to the right, so he was barely able to grab us. This is actually the expert run. Didn't bring Parrot, so he couldn't shatter the sound barrier.
Uh-huh.
Well, I found all 80 pine cones.
Why don't you find some bitches?
I found plenty of bitches in my life. It was a great
Yeah,
journey.
I'm right
So we're
here.
adding another d4. You gain 2. That damage, by the way, Sylvester. That
Yes.
is not slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning. It is in fact
Alright.
It is in fact necrotic damage.
Sad.
The
So you
emphasis
take
scares me.
5 points of damage in full.
I gotcha. I'm at that HP now.
And he was enraged, so that's extra 2 points of damage from rage damage?
Correct.
Is
Correct.
that normal? Is that one of the other, or is that just damage on top? Because I realized I wasn't rolling for that, but I don't care.
Damage on top.
So that's damage on top, so
It's damage
2
on
extra
top.
damage.
Which is just
Yes.
1 because
Yes.
of rage.
So there you go, and that
Correct.
is his turn.
Rage damage is its own thing, isn't it?
No, it's just rage on top. It's
No,
like
because
sneak attack.
because you get a bonus to the damage roll that you make to the weapon
Bella
attack.
realized why she
essentially.
wasn't
Okay.
doing rage damage, and it's because she's dumb and forgot to click the button.
There you go. Well, now you've clicked the
that
button.
is his turn. It is your turn, Sylvester.
At this point, his body's looking a bit battered, but he's not gonna give up. He's got a lot of marks on his chest and overall just his torso in general, but not enough to slow him down. He's gonna do a normal attack because I still got my Bardic that I haven't really needed to use. As well as I don't want this guy having advantage on me. So, yeah.
Let's go.
16, and if that doesn't hit, then I got the Bardic.
16.
Unless I have to proc that before I
You're
know.
supposed to proc up before, but you hit anyway. Just
Okay.
barely.
Alright.
Okay, so
that
it's AC
case,
16.
Hoorah! That's well, actually, no, I forgot to. Now my rage damage is clicked off. Fuck. That is 9
Nope.
total, so
Yep,
he takes 4 damage.
That is off of his rejuvenated.
And oh my kitty! God damn it!
Do me a favor
One of these things.
and roll me a d4.
Oh. Anime moment?
Nope, that was enough. Rather than hitting him, it actually hits this tendril. So roll the damage on Ray of
Ooh.
Frost, please.
Ooh, what is this?
No rage, but 4 damage.
A part of the tendril becomes iced over, and while it shakes it off, it seems it can be hurt.
The tendril has -10 movement speed. If that mattered at all.
It has no movement speed.
Okay, just making sure. Keep going, you're doing
Thank
great.
you. Anything else you can do?
You're doing great, sweetie.
Let's see, what could I do? That's a great question. I could occupy right here, because kind of taking his attention away from everybody who's on this side,
Mm-hmm.
as well as just noticing what my little kitty did. He's gonna put himself where he can easily attack both if he needs to attack one. Kind of just preparing for next round, and yeah, that's gonna be it.
Joygen, Sarmenti. While
Yeah.
I am doing this, I need a perception roll from both of you. Sylvester.
Okay,
Right.
I succeed those.
You're gonna get a natural 20, so it's fine.
Plus,
I
you
just
get
got
8
19.
HP back to you from the doctor. $19 and 25. Y'all all saw what
But
you
got
did.
8 HP? Oh, cool.
You
Okay.
both saw that the ice seemed to actually harm the tendrils. Okay, Joygen, it is your turn, my dear.
Okay. Is there still like ice residue where the cat
There
shot it?
is. It looks frosted, but it did break the ice off. It didn't get that hurt.
Alright,
Wait.
I'm gonna aim where the ice hit as well.
Okay.
Bubble boy, please.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 26.
Absolutely.
Fucking hell, dude.
And does this still count as hunter's
No.
marked? Because I hunter's marked
They are not
him,
kept.
not. Okay. Okay. So I don't have obsession. This is just straight up longbow. But
Fucking hell.
yeah, 11
Nice.
points of piercing.
Beautiful. That was a big chunk of damage.
Yeah.
Sadly, I cannot reach that one.
The bow level 2. I have no fucking bonus actions. That's my
Alright. Wonderful. Sarmenti, you're up.
Cool. What would it take to not be in bondage?
Another dexterity saving throw.
Would that
What
be
is
It
an
isn't.
action, or
It
is
is an
that
action,
just a thing?
unfortunately.
I would literally rather do almost anything else.
I would do
No.
But
anything
No, wait, it's a
I
bonus
on
action. Sorry, it's a
earth.
bonus action.
kind of.
Sorry.
Okay. You are good. I guess I will do it then, because I have not much else I can do with my bonus action. Oh,
Yes, you
cool, I
did.
passed.
You are no longer restrained. I am waiting for
Sweet.
Roll20 not to
What?
die on me when I click you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slip out like a fucking contortionist, basically. Just, I was never one for bondage, but it seems like you are, buddy. Anyway, those hands can seem like they're getting hurt. I can't reach that one, so he's gonna look at that one and shoot it with
You're
his
attempting to
crossbow.
shoot the hand?
Yes, because they've been shooting hands.
Okay, make your
We've
attack.
been shooting.
He's going to assume that it just works. 12.
It completely goes through the
I'm
hand,
gonna.
and the hand is unbothered.
Huh. Interesting. He just blinks at it. It's like, huh, it was working for the other one.
No, they were hitting the tendril.
Or they should. Oh, I'm fucking retarded. Never mind. I thought they were shooting the hands his entire fucking
Nope, the
time.
tendrils.
Oh, well, I did what I did. I can't do
Alright.
anything else.
It is his turn.
Fucking
For a bonus
dumbass.
action, he's finally going to use this thingy.
To be
Oh,
fair, he would
no.
still try to shoot the hands no matter what.
No.
He opens his blood.
Stinky.
At this point, it looks like someone finally painted his mouth in blood. And he's going to bonus action attempt to attack you with it. D20.
Oh.
Nice. Cool.
That sucks.
Wonderful. That's 2d6. However,
Yep, 2d6.
she's going to use
Plus
her
his
reaction
strength.
to try to nullify some of that damage.
Mhm.
So let me get the dice roll of his part.
Hey, let's go.
Plus his strength,
Plus his
which
strength.
is a +3. So 5 points. She gets to roll a d4. Nice. You take 2
Hey,
damage. Actually,
bad.
you half that as well. You take 1 damage
So I
because
take-
it is piercing.
What's the
Wow.
plus damage type associated with your totem?
Oh, it would be whatever dragon that they chose on Path of the
That's
Dragon.
right, and he does. Let me double check.
Yeah, because I didn't want to just forget about that, because that seems like it's the big part of that bite.
He went with a fire.
So it'd be
Damn.
fire damage instead. So you do take the
You
2,
do.
unfortunately. Unless you're resistant to fire damage.
I was hoping it'd be cold.
No, it's fire.
Ah.
He's a mountain boy.
Yep.
That was his
Stinky.
bonus action, may I
Probably.
It is
Oh.
time for his normal attack.
Alright.
Yes.
He comes slamming down, but with his body being nothing more than being held together by magic, he misses. I want to see what he would have gotten. Nice. Well, you don't take any of that, so that's fine. Sylvester, you're up.
Get the tendrils.
Yeah, I want to make a medicine check to see if it's even worth attacking him at this point. I want to see if anything is actually, like, slowing him down, if anything seems different.
Go ahead and make me a...
Unless that would be
Either
something else. Maybe something that starts with
insight-
an S and ends with an eyeball.
What?
Something that starts with an S, ends with an eyeball, please. Maybe. Damn it.
He wants to see if you can roll
No,
survival,
it's not
yes.
survival. It is...
Damn it.
I don't know if it would be investigation or perception.
Investigation is for items, insight, and perception is for, like, people
And
and
then do an
places.
Medicine will do good.
Okay.
Hey, that's also a wisdom skill, at
He's
least
taking
for you.
legitimate damage.
Yes.
But, I mean, he's dead. You're not really sure how that eloquates. But as I will give this to you because that is a 20. It seems like when these take more damage, it's harder to control them.
That's good enough for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's gonna notice the damage that Joy and his cat are doing, and he's just gonna kind of do that like jot around that like basketball players do when they're trying to guard the thing, where he's like constantly putting himself in front, but he's like getting around, and then he's just going to Hoya.
There you go. Big
Beautiful.
boy.
Roll damage.
Oh, big boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This tendril,
15.
that's actually just enough, I think. Let me double check its health.
Don't edge
That
me.
is literally...
Please, let me have this.
Nice.
As his hand loses its tendril,
Yes.
it just disappears.
Nice. Get fucked. I say that in
Okay,
character.
good. I don't think you'd be mean to me like that.
No.
Is there anything else?
I have such cool. No, I can't do anything else, but I might as well shoot the ray of frost. I have such a funny idea now, but I'm gonna wait to see if he even lives for the next turn. Ray of Frost. Fuck. All right.
She got one good hit in, and she released the how it works. Those were so big that, I mean, it would just hit no matter what.
She
She
is baby.
Alright, that's the end of your turn.
She is best baby.
Lomo. Ah, PP.
Does
That's
not
13.
hit, unfortunately. Wait. Were you hitting him or the other tendril?
I was hitting the other tendril. Ah, well, ain't that a kettle of fish? That's 8 points of piercing damage, my dear friend.
Piercing. Or any fucking thing.
You stinky tendril.
Okay, it is still up.
Okay, that is my turn, Batman.
Level 3. Last. Sarmenti.
I can't wait.
Alright, so since I know that hitting the fucking tendrils is what we clearly need to do, I'm gonna move up to here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna shoot this tendril with my crossbow that I have because I wanted a ranged option.
That hits?
21.
Yes.
91.
Learn from the
4,
best.
15. Let's go.
Okay.
Fucking. Did he already use his thing? He already used his. No, he didn't use his thing. Yeah, I don't really have any bonus actions I can use. I could give him healing word, but I don't think he needs it.
Unless you like double nat 20s or something, I'm not gonna die.
If you double nat 20s, we have more things to worry about than that.
Yeah, don't
so
jinx
Ceremony
it.
just snipes the fucking tendril, just skims over the top of it, does some scratches,
Wait, you were
scraping,
in
you can
the
even
purple
say.
flowers for a while, right? I need you to make,
Correct,
as you're leaving,
I
I'll
think.
use the Lindang. Make me another con save.
Okay.
Nope.
11.
I will let you have the hit because that was my fault. But as you finally made your way over here, the calm and gentleness of the flower scent and the green stuff coming out of it, you really got the unlucky part because you got the upper half of this stuff. You are put to sleep.
Yeah, he just like comes out, shoots him like, yeah! Drops his knees and just curls up into a fucking ball.
I did my thing, but one more time.
I've done my due diligence. It's my turn to sleep. I mean, that has to be the end of your turn. You can save at the end or the start of every turn, and it will only take your bonus action.
Cool.
Bonus action to attempt to bite you again, so that's a d20.
Yeah, give me a hickey right there, babe.
No.
Okay, I think we get it.
Don't tempt the dice gods, Charlie.
However, he is now going to go in with his great axe and reckless attack.
Ah!
I have to reread what this does. I know it makes your first attack and decide the attack recklessly. There's a bit of advantage on the and that's all it does. It gives you advantage and disadvantage or beat. Okay. All right. Let's roll that great axe.
Oh, come on.
Alright, nat 20.
Ooh.
Alright, so I take a grand
9.
spanking 10 damage.
9. You take 9. Don't. Oh no, sorry, I forgot the rage.
Rage.
I know how to do maths.
Alright. Well, I'm still at double digits, but I'm one away from not. One more of those and I'm gone.
And it's your turn.
I don't think I should do my idea now, just in case some
Oh wait, he
stupid
still has
magic
a
bullshit
reaction.
happens.
He
But I
still has
want
a
to do it so
reaction.
bad. Reaction.
Plus 4, 11. You gain 15 points of health back.
Wow.
Wow.
Fucking
Well, fuck you. Well, fuck you then,
However,
boss.
he
All
sticks up
right.
and goes, "Alright, lad, don't get hit by that again. I can't do that again." And then she's going to use her reaction for her final one and look towards him and go, "Right at the nape of his neck where that tendril is. Cut it there. And you have a +2 to your next attack."
Well, you know what? I can't argue with the cheat codes from the people
Well, that's all
standing
they
in
can
the
do.
back.
They're all out of stuff.
I know. Well, what I'm saying
Meow.
is, I ain't
Good.
gonna argue with it. I'm gonna reckless attack it. Matter of fact.
Do it.
So this means I have reckless attack +2 plus bardic. I'm gonna need the bardic.
Are you attacking the tendril? You didn't need the bardic.
There we
You're
go.
attacking the tendril.
Well, I'm aiming for the neck thing. I thought that was
she
part
was
of him.
mentioning the tendril. So go ahead and roll your
Okay, then
greatsword
yeah,
damage.
I attack there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
13, that's 15. Yeah? You take that tendril down. And
Nice.
in one last fit of whatever is controlling him, he's going to turn to you, Sylvester.
Yeah.
No.
Didn't matter, he missed. And as he swings his axe to try to hit you, it just goes right past your face. Make me a quick dexterity check. Quick dexterity check. I mean, I'll have her hit
Oh my.
3 damage.
The whole part of that was I was like, either I'm gonna stop it or maybe she'll take the one good roll. And it fucking worked.
I wish you hadn't
Alright, so
because
dexterity check, alright.
yeah, you're fine. He comes falling down, blood. You do get blood soaked into your face, but he falls down and
Ew.
lays starfished out, his weapon kind of cleaving into his chest. But rather than
My face
his
is
body
nasty.
staying put, it begins to chip, piece by piece, in purple and onyx black flakes, floating into the sky. Silence. Now, I don't really want to deal with. Nope, I can just kick. Can I stop Swelly?
Yeah, you could just kick him from the voice chat, or you could
There we
just
go.
press stop on the music.
In a moment, you
Pause.
hold your breath, waiting for him to stand back up as he had done once more. But as his body begins to float away, first off, Sarmenti, you are awoken.
Hi. What a weird dream. I was dreaming about this weird. Oh my god, he's right there! He sits up and points at the fucking weird fucking wolf person.
The weird person that is now halfway disintegrated into the sky.
Yes, exactly.
Only thing that gets left behind is his armor and his weapons, and whatever else was on him. But before any
The animation should end.
before any of you can move forward, it becomes complete and utter silence. Sarmenti, are you okay? There we go.
Yeah, I accidentally hit X. My bad. I had a brain fart.
It's like, we won. Alright, I'm leaving.
End of campaign, we did the one boss. Anyway. In fact, it stops so silently Mind you, he had not fallen completely down. He was still on his way as his axe had entered his body. Even his disintegration stops. And he is just stuck at about a 70 degree angle before he hits the ground.
He's doing the one Michael Jackson move.
No. Fuck, where is it? Is it this one? Yep.
So my ads again.
All
There we
right.
go.
It's time. Now, the people on my stream will not see this happen.
Oh god, it's a third phase.
Unironically.
Oh.
Silence takes over. The lunatic, whose mind seems to be fluttered by the holy symbol hanging around his neck, had faltered and begun to fall. The world seems to come to a halt. Even the male's descent to death seems to slow, and stopping not but maybe 2 feet from the ground before hitting it. Staying in that pose. Silence. Silence as the group looks around, as the world lies motionless. Even the wind has stopped. The flowers end their movement of the wind. The 3 who were helping you throughout cannot move and are stuck staring like statues. The world slowly melts away from light, coating said world into nothing more than a pitch-black room. More silence, and then light, almost blinding as the moon slowly goes through its stages. New moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, third quarter, and waning crescent, all before the moon takes to its full shape and glows vibrantly. It is almost blinding how bright and beautiful it was before then. But soon, stars flitter, 8, in fact, who then crash down silently to the ground. And each star rises up to show 8 pairs of eyes. Can I get a quick perception check?
Oh, watch this. I'm good at these.
Older.
Nat 20.
Beautiful.
See, I manifest the nat 20. Every time in this game I say, oh my god, I'm good at these, and I'm kidding. Everyone knows I'm kidding. I have a +1, and then I roll a fucking 18.
It's at advantage, so you're fine. It's also a 10 to see it, because it's that easy. You're not Micah. Anyway. As these 8 stars and 2 sets of eyes per, you can take the shape and take notice that each of these set of eyes are in some way reptilian shaped. In fact, thank you for taking that nat 20. Fuck you.
You're welcome.
Sermenti. You
You're
can actually
welcome.
distinctly
I'm
notice
so
that these are
happy.
draconic bodies. And one such form is familiar to you.
My girl Nortali?
8 dragon silhouettes with different body shapes and heights look to the group of 3. One stepped forwards, with a large circle shape floating above its back. It is time, children of starlight descent. In the court of the 8 great Drake protector gods rises. The group now looks at the forms of the at least 8 dragons that still live in this world. And as the dragons take their nests, arranged much like a pew in like a jury, silence takes over once more. Just the words It is time rings in each of your minds. The tall one, lengthy and thin in its design, though none of you can make out any scales or anything, turns to you each from her nest. Dear Georgia, Sylvester, Sarmenti, we have been watching you from thousands of miles above the stars and the clouds. You shall promise. She jumps from her spot, and a great dragon glides down from the clouds, but not in their physical form. A projection of a beautiful beast followed by 7 others shimmering to show their scales. But all that was seen was a glimmer of color. The colors are: one is red, purple, blue, black, green, brown, orange, and a stone gray. It is impossible to describe, as their forms though themselves were completely shadowed out. The tall one nods gently. We have seen greatness in all of you, so we will give you help. Georgia Sarmenti.
That's us.
Please.
He just kind of like timidly walks up to them.
She raises up and breathes out a beautiful pinkish purplish shade, though kind of dusty in color. Creates 2 little chairs for you to sit in as if it just brought them there. Please wait here.
I'm a very patient man. I will do as you say. He will do the villain sit. You know, the fucking sit where you put one of your feet on top of your thigh and then put your elbows on your thighs and just cross your hands together. He's going to do
She
that.
turns to look at you, Georgian.
Oh, Zachabelle.
The fucking dragon's looking at me. I'm not gonna move. I'm scared.
Come on, Georgian, they're really nice. I know that one right there. He points at Noctali. She's really nice.
Okay. Oh God, I'm gonna kick your ass when I'm out of this place.
I'll enjoy
The
it.
dragon he pointed out
Fuck's
is
sake.
listening very intently to both of you. When you mention kicking his ass, it just lowers its head and you hear a snicker.
Of course, you get amused by that, Noctali.
It's not the only one. It's just the one you're
Cool.
paying attention to.
Okay.
I am Nortali's fucking personal goddamn comedy
Little bit.
sitcom.
Like, that's how...
The dragons, they're low-key like, okay, now put your hand on your head and make monkey noises. trying not to laugh.
Okay, I'll go towards.
She nods. And once you take your seat, she turns to Sylvester, jumps back, and these massive wings open up, flaps them once, and flies back to her chair, which her seat is further up on this kind of tier list.
They have big
They're
chairs.
nests.
Oh, okay. I was just imagining a big fold-out chair.
From the seat next to her comes a very balanced body length and height, but muscular dragon who just kind of opens his wings and floats down before you. And he looks to you, Sylvester. A wild lion's mane, or what looks like one, adorning his neck and upper head. Your heart has wounds, Sylvester. Wounds no one will ever see. A tragedy of pain and hell and a beautiful landscape. But long ago you've stepped foot on this land. I watched over you. I watched you prove your mettle, your strength, the good nature that impedes nothing. There is a wildness to you, a lion desperate to roar, a snake ready to strike, a scorpion ready to fight. That drive enthralls me as a child of light. He stands in front of you. He seems to take this big breath in. And he lets out an ungodly loud roar. But yet it doesn't seem to shatter your ears. And
I got you, Mella.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
This
I have them unlocked.
As he roars, it is followed by a vibrant, bright yellow specific fire, and it wraps strength and warmth around you. The magic of the dragon's breath courses through your veins now. And once again, from deep in your heart, another roar desires to escape you. You can fight it, or you can let it out.
I think the only way to do that is a wisdom
At
save.
disadvantage.
Yeah, because I think you would try to not roar in front of dragons, even if they're encouraging it through these. What does 13
let
do?
out a roar.
That's like. Okay, in that case, I'm going to. There you
As
go.
that roar,
3 sound effects.
as that roar leaves you, you feel magic course through your veins and into your hands. Congratulations, you have now leveled up to 3 and have gained your subclass of Wild Magic.
Awesome. I can now do fuck shit.
The lion maned dragon jumps and flies to his seat and takes his original place. Soon, as you have seen before, Sarmenti, a very short in comparison and hefty, but not from weight, rather from muscles, dragon takes his place. She tucks her legs in underneath her, lays her head down on top of her front paws, and she waits for. Sorry. Oh, she doesn't wait. She looks at you, Sylvester. Now,
Hello.
I need Sarmenti. Go take a seat, little one.
I'm not used to be called little.
Do you say that out loud?
He's thinking it out loud, so he is whispering it to himself, and that's up to you if they could hear that.
She tilts her head, and she stands up. She is huge. She is at least 3 times the size of normal red ancient dragons. What are you saving from?
From saying, from saying something stupid.
What was it?
Which he... probably along the lines of what Sarmenti said. Just kind of slowly saying, giant woman. As he's sitting down.
Giant woman.
Sarmenti, are you coming over?
Yes, I will be beckoned over. I will fucking walk my skinny little ass over
She
there.
watches you,
Probably definitely still
and
alive.
she goes back into her tucked, relaxed state, her head resting upon her claws. My. Such a smart boy. You could almost hear the curled smirk in her dark voice. Tell me, Sarmenti, what is Nocturne? I'll make it easy. Is it A, the embodiment of darkness and light? B, the understanding of strategy of the world around you, making so that you control the battlefield? C, is it the embodiment of death? Or D,
Hmm.
is it all of the above?
An intriguing question. Well, certainly A is tempting and the most obvious answer. But the way that you posit this question makes me believe that you have these other definitions in mind, especially considering how the nocturne can be associated. Although I must admit, I'm not familiar with that second definition personally for that particular term, but I must still accept that it is D, and thus all of the above. For the night encompasses all, so they say.
Smart indeed, smart indeed. She stands up and walks so she's not but five. Actually, she's tall as fuck, but she's got a short neck. So she's about 10 feet away from you in terms of where her feet are to you. So she bends her neck down,
Mm-hmm.
and her face is 5 feet from you. She presses her large, domed head against yours, and it is icy cold. Almost to the point that you want to flinch away. You inspire my desire to teach, little mask. Take what I know, put it to good use. Do not make me wish I hadn't given you such knowledge. And as she closes her eyes, as you can now actually see her eyes with her that close, and
Mm-hmm.
with that, the knowledge and memories of wars that had come long before you breathed your first breath now plays in your mind. Much like a chessboard, you see every strategy used, every decision, good or bad, is made, and you see yourself at the helm of the chessboard. You have leveled up and gained a subclass of College of Tactics.
Wahoo!
College of what now?
Tactics.
Ooh.
Yes, it is
Knowledge of
one of the things
tic-tac.
from it is one of the things from Home of Heroes, because it was really the only thing that fit him, because it is the most midline supporty bard that kind of is here.
Oh yeah.
She raises up and looks to you, Jojen.
I'm here for
If you
decoration.
do kick his ass, do it funnily. I will be watching. She raises back and jumps back into her nest. Despite her compact and comparatively ineloquent design compared to her siblings, she was very nimble.
I'm both terrified and aroused. No, that's a dragon. Fuck.
And they all see
Arousal.
right through
Scarouse. Fuck.
the
All
long,
right, what expertise
thin
is where
one
I take?
that had started with the moving circle on her back walks forward. Thank you, sister. Thank you, brother. Compared to the other two, her voice was kinder than the previous dragon's, and more gentle. She looks at the party and nods. Jojen, I require you to take the
God.
place where Sarmenti stands. Sarmenti, please take the seat.
He will get out of his place, kind of do his standard sweeping gesture bow, and just fucking do a little fucking acrobatic thingy, big jiggy biggy back and take a seat. I don't know what
still have all my
acrobatic maneuvers are called. Fuck you.
I still have like all my
Yep.
stuff, right? Okay.
I'm
I'm just gonna like
really quick.
I'm just gonna like adjust my like one of my knives just into like an easily grabbable back pocket, just out of pure distrust in everything I approach.
She notices you do this and just kind of tilts her shadowed head.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem upset or anything. She leans down to look you eye to eye. And the eye you see, it's like how it's that shade of crystal clear blue that is almost like the perfect dress of Cinderella's original dress. Her original white one, not the bright blue one that people keep putting her in. And yes, that bothers me. It is that shade, but it's like a gemstone. It glitters. And it's absolutely beautiful. You were raised around respecting dragons. Not to be pushed over, but to understand they too are a part of balance of nature. How beautiful is the notion to hope the common babies of our lives will come back once more. She closes her eyes and lets out a bit of a sigh. And very gently, she lays down, wrapping her long body around you. There's a birth of distance between you and her lengthy features. But it's almost like she were trying to give you a hug. She is also the only one here that does not have wings.
Okay. I'll like as soon as like anything gets like slightly close, I'll like grab the knife and then realize there's no threat here. I'll just like throw it into the ground so it sticks into the ground, and then just put all the weight into this hug.
Now, I need you as a DM 2 player. I need you to follow along with the quiz that I gave you,
Mm-hmm.
just so that
Oh
you can
shit!
answer to the answers you gave properly.
Let me
I
get
had
it
to
up.
set this one up because yours was a little more tricky. So
Okay.
you at least just need the answers.
Yeah, I've got them.
She relaxes as you relax with her. Do not let me distract from why we have stopped the flow of time and space. Just as your companions have, it is time to look at it what it will be you do. Please, answer these questions truthfully. We will know when you'll die. She breathes gently around you and shows a winding path in a landscape. You are given a plant. This plant glows a dark green and gives off the feeling of hatred. It guides you to make a final choice for an acquaintance. Lead them to their place of fears and hopes and desire to help them get past it. But it comes with the worry of their pain and heartache returning, old scars reopened. Lead them to a perfect safety, where they will never gain a new wound, but they will never forget their old ones. Ones that will eat at them, but they will be safe. Push them into their fears, to tackle face first and at full capacity. The drawback is they will always remember it was you who threw them to the monsters. If they think you or hate you is unknown. Guide them through, help them through their fears hand in hand, to avoid leaving them alone. However, they must do it several times and they can't do it alone now. Take them to their fears, but reassure you will be there from a distance, only intervening when it is needed. Teach them, but move much slower than you anticipated. Leave them. Their problems and plight are too in the way and too difficult to deal with. You'd rather move on and do it right faster, even if a few bridges are burned. Destroy it all yourself. Helping would take too long. Pushing them alone would take too long. Everything would take too long if you didn't take care of it alone. Let them decide. It was their problem in their life, their pain. Who are you to make a decision like this for them?
But, like I say, got it. Subtlety spelt with a Q.
I like my water. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Stop bullying.
They
Also,
will instinctively try and say destroy it all herself, but then remember she was going to leave on the horse and look back at Cementi and think about it and say, I would take them to their fears. I know I can't do much face to face, but I can be their guidance. I know what I can do and cannot, but I've got to take it one step at a time.
She nods at you. A long path leads to 8 different outcomes. Which do you choose? The moonlit path to the grotto. The path with millions of footsteps. The path made of rocks and grass. The path paved in sunlight and black roses. The path of jagged rocks and sharp crystals. The path of silence and starlight. Or the path of the dead and ghosts.
You see me for what I am, right?
That idea.
So you see my scars.
I see the ones physical and the ones within your soul.
Though I feel like I must take the path of jagged rocks and sharp crystals, though suits me most, well, poetically, I suppose.
She seems to take a moment, kind of assessing it. And tilts her head. And nods. 8 gifts are offered. You may only take one. You will know not the size or weight of each present. The black box with a golden string tied around it. The yellow box with a red bow taped atop it. The blue box. I have to turn down whoever's got the background noise real quick. There we go. The blue box with a green flower on top of it. The green box with a black cloth covering top of it. The purple box with a sapphire robe tied tightly. The brown box with an emerald bow tied neatly. A white box with a shimmering silver picture drawn into it. A crystal box with a rock holding the top of it.
Well, in presents, I usually try and find what I find comfort in. The purple box with the sapphire rope.
You ascended to the heavens and are looking down on your life. Pick the word that describes your mortal heart. Loved. healing, thoughtful, adapting, accepting, morals, building, or safety.
She'll run her fingers across her collarbone and feel all the amethysts inside of her. Healing. I am healing.
Finally, young Georgia, our last question. All their voices come together to make one singular. Who are you?
She looks back at the boys for reinforcement, looks down a little bit. I am alive.
Shira raises her head. Alive? Alive and healing, correct?
Yeah.
Saying you are alive means you are pushing forward. Picking healing means you wish to find others, as well as yourself, to heal from their trauma and pain. For the box, you picked the one that was comfortable. You don't know what's in it, but yet you picked something that was comforting to you, symbolizing you wish to be comforting to others. You chose a path of jagged rocks and sharp crystals, because you relate to their unique beauty and problems. You see others' beauties and problems in a way that quite few do, and your desire to take them to their fears, but do your best to be there for them. You are a being of such pure love, Georgia. The great dragon wrapped around you chuckles gently at her own speaking. On with them. I sensed your spark, Georgia. It was not well. It is by no shock that you and I are fated to be connected. She stands, and instead of flying up to her seat, to her nest, she sits on her nest and just walks there. Well, walks to her nest, sits. My brain is a little wonky.
Don't worry. You're doing great.
And she turns towards you. Hold your hand out. Both of them, actually. Daughter of the stars. A light
Okay.
begins to form as you are told this in front of you. As your hands move out, a beautiful amethyst shelled egg floats in front of you.
Whoa. We hold it.
Once you do touch it, it begins to hatch.
Okay. This thing's already going.
None of the dragons seem bothered. And soon, in your arms, rests nothing more than a beautiful wingless amethyst dragon. Its scales shimmer in a purple with some blue undertones, and it opens its jewel-like eyes, much akin to its own birth mother, and looks up at you.
Hey.
She
You're
has
heavy.
a floating disc upon her back as well.
Wow.
The tiny drake raises its head and makes a little bit of a chirping noise, similar to that of a small bird, before it sneezes out a beautiful purple flame, not at you, but in a direction.
Whoa. I'll Georgian never owning a pet in their life will just kind of see what other people have done before and just put her hand on its head to like stroke it.
As you pet the small drake, you get a good feeling of its scales. Rather than a lizard scale, which fit together like a puzzle piece, her scales are overlapping. And you imagine if you were to brush oppositely, you could probably get your fingers cut across these.
Oh, that's so cool.
She is a little cold to the touch, but this area that you're in is also pretty cold to begin with. But they are strong scales. And in fact, they almost remind you of just the strong amethysts that you find on their neck. And the small creature makes a little clicking noise at you as you pet her.
Clicking like a pen or
You know how
something.
cats, when you itch that right spot on them, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, okay.
It's just she has much stronger teeth, so they're kind of clicking at it.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I have a child now. I don't know what Ori's gonna think of this. But okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on. Roll20 is lagging
I'll...
really bad for me right now. Okay, cool.
Yes,
I don't
okay.
see that right now. I need to go edit in player's journal. Zach W. Save changes. You have leveled up and gained your subclass of Drake Warden. You now have the ability to look at the sheet for your subclass. Well, not your subclass, but your droid.
Yeah.
You only get to look at your subclass. You don't actually get anything for it.
Wow. Sweet.
Lengthy
All right.
dragon.
I think I've programmed them.
The lengthy dragon stands at her nest. I know you will take good care of my hatchling, Georgia.
Well, I never planned on being a mother, but I'll try my best.
There are many in this world who do not plan such. And some of them have truly been nothing but the best. You three show great promise. Our mother already watches over you. She has spoken to one of you a couple of times at this point. And she turns her head to you, Sarmenti.
Oh, I see.
Sarmenti, Sylvester, please come up to us. Stand next to Georgia.
I do that.
We'll also do that. I actually found my token, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm up to there. That's where everybody else is. Oh, thank you. I'm
You have
over
no
there
clue where
now.
it is.
No, but I can see where I'm
Click off,
outlined.
you jerk.
That's just about it.
Anyway.
The average.
Oh yeah, I get to actually level up. I forgot that I can actually
She
do the
looks at
thing.
Yeah, I
she looks
already
at you
did
three.
it.
Blessed be children of starlight. We will see you soon. And she turns her head to the lion mane individual. He stands up, puffs out his chest again, he lets out another deafening roar. And the vision around you fades. to...
Yeah, I can hear it on the 1% volume stream.
I think you underestimate how loud that thing is, Jolly. And now I get to reveal the map
What's up?
again, because that's where we were. Right, Roll20 is lagging really badly, but you know what, that's fine.
I just realized I never had proficiency in athletics.
Well, you know what I got?
Well, we'll talk about it after
The
session.
sounding of cheering as the three, and actually quite a number of the individuals who were trying to head over here, he can be deleted. A number of individuals from town who are going to come here to help have joined in and are just making a big crowd. It was weird as when you left, time had stopped, but then suddenly all these individuals are there. And I need each of you to make me a perception check.
All right.
balls.
So
At
we're gonna
advantage.
get
At
a
advantage.
13.
Frame one punish. I could have chose perception. I chose athletics.
25.
Oh yeah, right, because you have the fucking barbarian thing that gives you proficiencies, right?
Each of you.
Yeah. I chose
We'll start
athletics.
with the lowest. Sarmenti. And this is something each of you come to notice
Hi, I
at the
got
same
it.
time. Your necklaces are gone.
Oh,
Sarmenti.
not my drip.
Your necklace is
Mhm.
now a chess piece being held at your necklace itself. The star is in the middle of the eye. You are holding the king.
Oh,
You
king
got the
shit
worst
right there.
piece.
Nah, the king's the most important piece.
Sylvester.
Yeah.
Your necklace is
Hello.
shattered in your hand. The pieces move around as you look at it. However, as it moves, they become imprinted into your paw. It doesn't feel out of the ordinary, doesn't it?
Oh, cool.
Your claws, however, now gain a bright light, like the stars. Joygen, your necklace is now in the disc in the shape of a sundial within the sleeping drake in your arms. What is it you three wish to do?
I'm just gonna, after seeing that, I'm gonna sit down with this little dude.
Yep.
Well, little lady. Sit down with this little lady. And just kind of hold
the dirg.
Hold the little dragon. And then start, speaking to it, but speaking to it in a new language I know now. I now know Draconic.
Very based.
I'll speak to it in Draconic, just singing like a children's lullaby that my father would speak to me.
As you sing to it, it lifts its head up to you and she listens. And she says one thing. Mother.
Oh boy. Oh. Okay. You talk.
Mother.
Wow. This has definitely been a day.
She makes her chirping noises once more. Also, I love the fact that it was Jolly's effing cat that showed the way to defeat that guy so easily.
MVP. MVP.
Also,
MVP.
Also, can we just talk about the 9 that Jolly rolled on his HP? That is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I
Good
got
job.
40 I have 40 HP now.
Oh,
fucking hell. I finally got to the 20s.
I've got 31.
To have a martial hit dice, but you know what? I'm a full caster. I don't need your
Children,
hit dice. I have
your
spell.
tiny little
Yes.
drake gently jumps from your arms, and she floats down
Ah,
to walk beside
hey.
you.
Well, let's go say hi to the boys. Don't worry, they're not that scary. They look scary, but they're not that scary.
Mother! And it just seems to only being able to say that. I will get something specifically made for this. I just don't know what it is or what to
Yeah.
do for it just
Yeah.
yet. Before you do
Jojen
that, though,
approaches the
Sylvester?
boys with...
Actually,
yep.
hold on.
Yes.
Nope.
I want.
Hey, Sarmenti, make me a dexterity. It's it's athletics that keeps you upright, right?
Maybe,
Roll me
I don't know,
athletics,
man.
please.
Probably.
I want my
As
cat.
much as I want
What a
to,
joke!
the cat pounces on you and just loafs on top of you.
No, I want my cat.
Sarmenti does like a dramatic and he like literally has his arms and legs up in the air, stock straight, and is like, I will not move. I must not disturb the cat. The cat deserves all the love.
I now gotta beat up
All you have
Sarmenti to
to
get
do
my
is
cat
pick it up.
back.
Very tentatively, arm will move down to pet cat. Very carefully. Does the cat enjoy the pet?
Oh, animal handling with disadvantage minus
Animal handling
13.
straight.
Fuck you, I want my cat.
Okay, watch this. I'm really good at these rolls.
That is certainly a roll. That is the roll.
It's definitely.
Please tell me the cat just scratches a mark on his mask.
He tears a little. She tears a little bit of the collar. She takes off one of the little like knobs or bells that's on it, and then takes it over to you, Sylvester, as if she has caught a an animal, and she is proud of herself.
I am going to hold her close to me like she can't be let go of. And I'm going to press the bell over and over to make it make a little ding-a-ling sound.
She is staring. Both she and
While I
the dragon are staring at you.
Somebody gets up.
Oh.
You have a dragon.
I guess I do.
He's gonna shake the bell
She wraps
more.
around your legs. Dragon.
For the
Mine.
Yeah.
Mine. All y'all hear is the tiniest little squeaky roars.
Yes. I'll lift her up again and like wrap her around the back of my neck. Yeah. I've never been really good with names. I'll think about it.
Is she just saying mine
Nope,
at
she was
the
saying
bell?
it to
Yeah.
Joygen.
They were wrapping their tail around my leg and just saying mine.
Oh, okay. I thought she was saying the bell was hers.
No.
My bell.
I like her.
She's very beautiful.
She is.
You are getting
Just like her
cheek
mother.
licks from the long, thin tongue of this small dragon. She is effectively grooming you because she thinks it's bonding time.
Where did you get that? Was it in the flowers?
Y'all watched her. Y'all don't forget what happened. Y'all saw her.
Oh, okay. I thought we didn't.
No,
I thought we didn't
other.
see each other's. I don't know why I did. I'm big stupid. Forget I said that. I said nothing.
Recon.
Okay. we share a gemstone, so I guess we do have that connection.
That is true.
He is going to wave the bell in front of the Durg.
She sneezes a little fire at it, and then she just kind of bats at her nose.
Oh. Oh.
Seems
need to
she
get
can produce flames.
Yeah. He's my little fire starter.
Quite adept for a newborn.
I guess I'll have to go to Adrian and talk to her about this.
That would be most wise of you to do.
I should also go to Adrian and give her a hug.
Adrian.
You are going to give me a heart attack, dear. You
All
are
y'all
so
heard was just a
adorable.
grumbly little noise, but she sure as hell looked proud of herself.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, us you just hear like little grumbly noises where it's probably just even fucking cuter.
Yeah. You just heard Joyden speaking back in
Which is a very
Draconic, by the way.
grovelly, deep kind of. You know when they say women speak from their chest? When they're being. It's going down to that lower part of your chest, like the upper part of your sternum. The clapping has long finished, and no one was actually there, but these three looked so confused. It seems the dragons were giving you a little bit of a pep as you got back. They were proud of you. But these three are staring at, specifically you, Georgian, like... The lawmaster walks forward. She goes,
Hi.
Miss Georgian, how did you get that?
I put my trust in others for once.
Hi, I'm one of the others.
Yeah, that one.
Wave.
I don't know what happened.
You do know what that is.
My
yes,
child?
It is now yours, but the mother of that drake is called Hija, the glorious luster.
Hija.
She is one of the dragon gods. You are effectively holding a baby of a dragon god.
Hey, godchild.
Yeah.
Dragon gods are very nice. Don't be so intimidated. They're lovely people. Or dragons? Is it lovely dragons? I'm not sure.
I'll have a little baby dragon just kind of be held into my arms and just kind of take it to the lawmaster. She's friendly. She won't bite. You can touch her if you'd
While
like.
this is an amazing thing I would love to do, I'm just confused. Now, don't get me wrong. I am extremely well learned in this, but it is nobody has ever had a dragon baby. Oh dear. And then she opens up a book. And she kind of looks at you and she goes, the last known who had ever been given a baby from the gods, a great cataclysm happened. No, that is not to say others didn't. It's just the unfortunate timing. I asked for you to be careful of yourself. It is equal parts a gift and equal parts it's a blessing with downsides. You will be hunted down. There are going to be people who wish to take her. Some to sell, some to use her for evil, and some to kill and use her hide for things.
Well, if only I had two big strong boys to protect me. Oh wait.
Well, I guess that's settled then.
Well, I do.
Just need to protect her.
Yes. Oh, speaking of protection, I should probably give this back. Oh, so many holds out the
he
ring.
takes it gratefully and goes, oh, thank you, sir. You see, this was mine.
Yes, I didn't want to forget after all. That would be embarrassing.
My mother's ring. She died with my father after.
Oh,
He kind of tilts his head. He goes, I want to say about 62 years of marriage.
Wow.
well, that unbreakable bond saved much of my own lifeblood. So I have you to thank for
You
that.
have my father. A grand master enchanter he was. It was very sad when he passed away. His mother died about 3 months later from heartache. Much the way turtle doves do. But I think you three deserve a lot. Lawmaster. And she nods. Right. After you all get some rest, she turns to Sarmenti and Georgia. You'll stay at the inn, and your dinner tonight for all three of you, and your breakfast tomorrow for those who do not live with Sylvester will be paid by me. And tomorrow, when that is all done in the morning, come by and we will talk about appropriate rewards. Assistant picked up and she pulls over. His armor was left behind, but it was normal leather armor. Or, he had no armor. Did he have armor? And she looks over to her assistant and she just kind of holds up a shield. He had this stuff. He had this, dear, but that is about it. Right. He had the shield. Use that as you desire. His knife was unusual. It was made from one of his teeth, and she picks up the dragon fang knife.
Wow. Okay. Is there anything we know about it?
Some magic on it, but
Or is it
normally I would happily give you the item, but I want to get it tested out before that. The axe
Probably for
is
the best.
magic, so if anybody wants to have a great axe. And she looks to Sylvester.
I look over at... Yeah. Yeah, everyone looks at Sylvester.
All eyes turn to Sylvester. I feel like it's instinct too.
Sylvester.
Just
Yeah.
The axe is a pale gray color, but with a beautiful yellow design throughout it, and explaining that they seem to have had to melt and weld two different types of metals into making this beautiful design. Surprisingly, compared to the other weapons he had, which were a longbow, it wasn't seeping in a... She misses it.
Whoops.
It wasn't seeping in a purple, green, or black color. It was beautiful. And honestly was similar to the star colors that you wear. But more or less not quite as lustrous. Probably nicked it off someone who did. And
Oh, I nicked it off him.
the Lawmaster turns to you and goes, Alright, I don't know about myself or my companions, but I'm sure you are all fucking tired. Let us head home.
indeed.
And I think that's where we shall
Yes.
end tonight's session.
Christ.
Yeah.
First try, I rolled max damage.
By the way, if anyone else doesn't want that shield, I will take it because my subclass gave me this.
Oh, stunning. Yeah, I was going to ask. Don't think anyone really uses a shield, but there you go.
I mean, yeah, no. I only have great weapons, so it would be useless for me.
Well, barbarians
And
do
there's
get
no
proficiency
restrictions on me
shield,
for
but-
using a shield because most of my spells use just verbal.
Well, no, we get shields.
You do get shields, but most
Yeah,
of the time
what
you're
I'm
using
saying is
two-handed
it would be
weapons.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We
saying.
managed to
'cause
finish
I only got
before
great
the end of the
weapons.
stream, so we
Yeah.
are going to raid Beep and Beebles. Because I fucking love them.
I do
just
have
grab a shield.
a little
Yes.
gremlin question, Mel. I love everything. And this counts as a psychic dragon. So later down the line, I will have psychic resistance.
I made
Okay,
that
cool.
very specifically.
Oh, yes.
Alright, we are going to raid my really dear, wonderful friend Beeb and Beebles, who I had met semi-recently. At the start of the stream, I ran into their chat to tell them to have a great stream, because I didn't know if we were going to end before they did. But I think after that cutscene and just kind of everything, it felt like such a great time to end. I will see y'all next week for episode, 8 of this? Yeah, it's 8, because it's a 7.
Maybe.
And this will be up on YouTube later at some point. But thank you all for coming. Thank you for your continued just being here. It really makes me happy that something I love. I'm not seeing what y'all are doing. Stop it. Seeing that y'all actually seem to be enjoying this gives me a lot of happiness because D&D is a passion of all 4 of ours. So please.
Thank you very much.
Wait, really? I
actually fucking hate D&D. It's the worst game in the world, which is why I'm going to play it tomorrow, and then the next day, and then the next day.
So copy the message, and I will see y'all maybe tomorrow. Love y'all to bits. Bye!
Yes.
Bye.